This is the wonderful GasmaskTribe podcast where we filter out that blood. I am your host,
That
and
bull-
along with another great host of this motherfucking show. What's good, world? Welcome to a great episode of the GasmaskTribe TV podcast where we filter out that bull. And yes, I'm your host, Big Biz, aka Dirty Harvard. Y'all go check out that new music. Y'all might know this guy right here who's sitting on the other side of the camera. You know, my baby bro, Jay Bizzo.
What
Some
to
of
do,
you guys
y'all?
might know him. Some of you guys might be like, he looks like a new face. You know what I mean? Who face is this? And we got big notice coming in, people. We got big notice coming in. He'll be coming in very soon. This will be a pretty short live. We do have a party to go to. My cousin Snow, his birthday today, so we'll be heading over there to his birthday. You know what I mean? And the guy who actually produced the show tonight, surprisingly, for the first time, he produced tonight's show. Big Tone, who's sitting on the other side of the camera. You guys may not see him, but trust me, if you guys start capping throughout the night, as far as the people watching, you guys start capping, you will see him putting caps on my head. Like, that's how you know somebody capping. So, so you know, I mean, it's a teamwork here, man. It's a teamwork here. You know, like, you know, my bro actually, you know, he actually have been really stepping up and really coming through. And like when I've been going live, bro is like right there. I'm gonna go live with you, buddy. And I like that. You know what I mean? I really do like that a lot. And I think as people, we don't take that, you know, into consideration. Today's podcast is literally about what did you title it? Wasted knowledge. Today was brought to you by Tone Operations over here over at Biz Entertainment. But you know, Tone came up with this, and I thought it was pretty great. You know, wasted knowledge. Just from that title, Jay, what do you get from that? Wasted knowledge.
Wasted knowledge. It's information that you were taught, and it was for you to utilize it and to be productive in your life, but you don't utilize it. You just sit on it. You know? It's kind of like sitting on
Wasteful
your
knowledge.
wasteful knowledge.
Right.
Oh, I thought you said wasted knowledge. Oh, my bad.
Wasted. No, you was right. You was right the
Oh,
first time. I was wrong trying to correct you. But it's wasted, not wasteful.
yeah, wasted.
Oh, there it is right behind me. Shit. Duh. Is you know what I
But
mean?
yeah, it's basically like
That's called a
somebody that's
production.
educated. Somebody educated has a lot of knowledge, but don't use it. Straightforward.
That was a horrible. See me. Look at me showing off wasted knowledge. Horrible wasted knowledge. You know what I mean? Like the motherfucker got it right behind me.
Yeah, in your
Yeah.
face.
The motherfucker got it right behind me, and I'm like, "What the fuck is show called again?" Stupid. Turn
It's
around.
your show.
It's your show, motherfucker. Think. uh, but yeah, man, wasted knowledge. So you saying it's pretty much knowledge that is not used.
Not used, but it's there. But it's and everybody knows it's there, but you're not using it. And
What about the motherfuckers who like? Remember how we had these cats in the hood, like they know everything, but them niggas don't got more money than you.
right? Wasted knowledge. Right, we on the same level. We get on the same bus.
How do you know
Yeah,
about all
yeah.
this extra vitamins and shit, nigga? And your ass got a worse health than me. Like,
I know you just came from the hospital.
nigga, you just got out of dialysis. Like, he trying to tell you about all the minerals and shit, nigga. This is what cures cancer, nigga. You got fucking diabetes, nigga.
Right.
about elderberry until the pandemic.
What?
None of us heard about elderberry until the pandemic.
Elderberry? Until the pandemic. Ah, shit.
Nah,
But you know what I mean. I think that's the whole part, like wasted knowledge. You know, a lot of artists do that too. A lot of musicians do that too. You know what I mean. We'll do that. Like, you know what I mean. You already know I'm a hardcore nuts because I do
yeah,
that shit a lot, bro. Like sometimes, like when I be like, you know what, I know so much, but damn, like I had a dude here last night, and I'm telling about all the info I got and all this knowledge and the shit I accumulated, but it's kind of wasted in a way if you don't have nobody putting it to use. You get what I
yeah, man.
mean? Like you can only do so much. So when is it like become too much to just take up knowledge? Like, okay, ain't no need for me to learn that because that's just gonna be wasted knowledge. You know, I heard a
You-
great quote. I heard a great quote. I can't believe who was by. I mean, I can't recall who it was by, but the quote said, "It's better to remember things that you no it's better to save your brain for the inspiration and only read the stuff that you can forget. You can pick that shit up in a book, right? So it's not
right,
important for me to learn about how to fix plumbing, right? Because I can read that in the book. You get what I mean?
right. It's a tutorial to it.
Right. But if I want to fucking, you know, if I have an idea, save your that's what it was. Save your brain for the ideas and the information that you can read in the book. Only read it when you need to. That way your brain is more consumed with the inspiration and ideas that you have to accumulate the wealth that you want.
Right.
So I don't know. I do, kind of, look at that. Notice stepping in. We are talking about wasted knowledge. Wasted knowledge. Hey, notice, guess what? Guess who produced the show today?
On Bow Wow.
J Biz, punk ass.
Negative.
No,
You know, I'd be
actually,
talking
no.
shit
Two
if I
tone.
did.
His twin. J Biz's twin.
I'd be talking shit if I did.
Not two tone. Then
He's stupid. Save it for the after hours, motherfucker.
I'll be talking shit like I produced this.
no sir.
So, but we are talking about wasted knowledge. Notice, I'm glad you came in. You know what I mean? I'm glad you didn't leave us hanging for. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
nigga, I was playing. Hey, real talk. I was playing
If
Call
you
of
was knee deep in something
I
heavenly,
was
you ain't
too.
got to explain yourself.
I wasn't. I was playing Call of Duty, nigga. I was
I was
like,
on the Call of Duty too.
Ah,
I was on the Call of
oh
Duty, bro.
shit.
Right before this. No lie.
Look, hey, Jazz will go, don't you got a podcast tonight? I'm like, oh shit. I popped up like, nigga, yeah, you
thank
right.
you, big sis. At least big sis got our back. Yeah,
Hey, nigga,
man.
it's been so much to happen today, nigga. I've been so like up and down. With the lyric going to Utah by herself.
I
You know what I mean?
know.
It's,
I know.
storm Las Vegas. Everybody, storm Las Vegas 10U. You know what I mean? Yeah, go out there, go dominate, go do their thing. Big ups to Coach Chris. Taking the girls home, put them in Airbnb. 12 girls. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Damn.
it's been a hell of a day.
Damn.
They raised my rent on me today.
Oh
Awesome.
man.
That's great.
$250.
Oh wow, that is fucking amazing. Oh, how
More to
heaven.
push for. More to push for,
Wow.
man.
That's
Shut the
fucking
fuck up, J Biz. Ain't more to push for, nigga.
More to
I
push
don't need to
for, my
push
nigga.
for $250 more. That shit can go on my gas tank.
We really cared though. Like,
Facts, nigga.
we really cared though.
That's more to push for.
He said they gonna buy an ounce of weed with that.
Right, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? It costs $100 to fill up the tank, nigga. That's every week, nigga.
I get an ounce. We can get an ounce of weed for $250.
That's a week and a half. That's 2 weeks and a half. That's 2 weeks and a half of fuelage a month, if not more.
Not
Just
$5 a gallon, bro. You talking about like $4.
Nah, yeah, nah, J,
400
no.
a week.
Hey, hold up, J Bitch, you got a car?
You got a truck.
J
Yeah,
Bitch, you got a car?
I got 2 cars, nigga.
Okay, you got a
2.
new car.
I got 2019, nigga.
Okay, so you should be taking mid fuel, right? You should be taking that new shit.
Mid grade,
I should
not
be.
the unleaded. Don't do the
I
unleaded.
should be. Hey, I
The way
should
my
be.
bank
You
account
correct.
set up, I'm gonna fuck this engine up.
Hell yeah, 87 all day, nigga. Man, shit. I keep it real, nigga.
Hold on, hold on,
Hey, you
Alright,
tell
hey,
me,
hey,
nigga.
hold on,
hey, all right, hey, Toad,
hold
you
on.
might have to get on the
Hey,
fucking camera,
hey,
motherfucker.
what
Come on,
2019
man.
you got that's taking regular
It's
fuel
anonymous.
without fucking up, my nigga?
It's
Wasted
anonymous.
knowledge. Come on, man.
Hey, look,
It's
hold on,
wasted
hold
knowledge.
on. Oh,
It's
it
not
look
wasted knowledge.
hey, hey, it looked like a
It's
2019.
not.
It's
It's
something
not
like a
wasted knowledge. You're
2019.
right.
That's 2015.
No, it's not.
Fuck with you, bro.
No, it's not. This nigga.
You liar. It's a
I'm not a
16.
liar.
It's a 16. They put the
You need
nine.
me to
They put
walk
the
outside
six
to it?
upside down. No, nigga,
You
I
want me to
don't.
show you?
No, I'm fucking
Oh,
with
okay.
you.
All
Hey,
right.
you know your feelings. Don't get in your
All right.
feelings. I'm gonna stop.
I don't be getting in my
Wasted
feelings.
knowledge.
I don't be getting in
Wasted
my
knowledge.
feelings.
Like knowledge on a
Wasted
fuel
knowledge.
game.
Your name is knowledge.
What? Get the cord out.
Your
Get
name
the
is
cord out the
knowledge, right?
camera. Get the cord out the camera,
Oh,
guy.
shit. I didn't
Yeah,
even see that,
God
man.
damn. Oh, there you go.
Hey, so
That
I
nigga
wanted
was
to
getting
play
ready to
this.
hit some head.
How about work?
Are you really?
So I can't play the actual audio of this video, but I wanted to play this to you guys and show you guys what's going on.
I bet.
It's wasted knowledge tonight. It's on wasted knowledge, and I wanted to show you guys something that was sent to me. I forgot who sent this to me. I think it was Cuzzo, but this is an actual place that has all type of shit that you wouldn't expect, right?
I sent you that.
And
That was me.
I thought this was pretty crazy. You know, um,
Yeah.
and the reason why I'm playing this is because this is something that should be um actually spoke about, right? So this is a real place. This is a real place that's literally out here that most people may not be aware of. Um and it took when I saw this, I didn't want to look at it for what, you know, I didn't want to look at it for what people were saying, right? For what how it was looking. But it's true. We do have these desolated places out here where people are literally still stuck in 19 no well
Whatever.
let's just say 1930s or
Whatever.
20s
Let's say
or
19,
slavery.
whatever. Yeah.
I know,
That's
man.
how it feels. 19, whatever. It don't even fucking matter. 19, whatever.
I just think that's just the most like I don't know, man. Like what the knowledge that they have on this is so wasted. Like the knowledge that you've accumulated to have this type of hate is fucking wasted. Because if you ran up on someone like me, we would beat the dog shit out of you and would not think twice about it. No
It's
fucking oh, the citizen. No, no, we all Americans. Fuck all that. When I'm seeing shit like, come on, man,
it's
wasted knowledge,
interesting that
man.
you say something like that because uh CRT is a really big thing amongst among the
Other
right
race,
wing the right wing right now. And you know what CRT is, right? Critical
the
race
critical
theory.
race theory, right?
Right. It's a big thing. And it's like, and I seen something today that was like, it's it's guy was like, oh, they don't want their history, put back on them to show like, oh, Susie did this and did this to make their grandchildren feel uh uncomfortable. But the fact that remains, it still is our history. So you don't want to let little Susie or little Kevin feel this way, but Jamar, LaRon, Biz, Tome, J Biz, we're uncomfortable with you guys not saying it because that's our history. So what you saying that when we bring up our history, when we bring up our history of how our family was dealt with, Now y'all uncomfortable? Fuck that. That's and that's wasting knowledge. It's not going into CRT, not going into critical race theory. But a lot of people are betting it throughout the states, and it's a big thing this year. Big
So I'm
thing.
glad, and I'm glad we opened that up because I want to ask the question: um, when does racism become too effing much?
It never does.
It
It
never
already
becomes too much racism.
it already has. It already has. It's
Uh, uh,
like
okay,
to
so
me, it already
I have
has.
to ask the question, and
Okay, okay. I'll do this. Let's do this like we generally do. Notice. Let's kind of let them. You know how we'll
sure,
open it up
sure.
and we'll give the whole. I mean the.
It's just my patience is thin when it comes to shit like this.
I know, but
We all have it.
I do want them to be able to have a chance to like answer,
Okay,
and
yeah,
we'll be able to critically or debate with them depending on what the answer is,
sure.
whatever or whatnot. So we're gonna go with let's go with Jay and then Tone. When does racism become too much? Jay.
So
Uh, I mean, it's already too much. I mean, to me, it's already too much. It's everywhere. I mean, it just won't stop. I mean, it won't stop as long as there. I mean, I guess there is a difference in race, my nigga. I guess until we all can understand that we all the same. Like, I don't know. I think it's just it's already too much. I mean, that's all I can really say.
What makes it too much though? Give me something that makes it like what
It,
is it
it
that's
being
too
bring
much?
it being brought up, it being acknowledged, bro. Like if we kind of ignore the thing, just go on with life and just stop focusing on black and white. I mean, shit.
But you know,
You know what I'm saying?
it's kind of hard to ignore something when you see something like the video I just played blatantly in your fucking face. Like if I'm riding through a town, like honestly, I've been on
Basically,
tours
I'm
where
saying,
I've rode through towns where these
stop
motherfuckers
answering.
still think like that.
Bro. I
You get
mean,
what I mean?
Facts.
I mean, what can we do? What can we do? I mean,
have
how
When
can
towns
is
we?
with
it too
hanging
much?
motherfucking white people.
Yeah, what can we do? I mean,
Shit.
we already said it's too much. You feel me? We got to start going back at them. I think if that's the
Nah,
case, just start.
that
Hmm.
is
I
making
mean, we
sense.
ain't with that. We ain't did it yet. We ain't. I don't think nobody has done it yet. We have not came together and just said fuck racism and attacked it. And just
Yes,
like
Black Panthers, my guy.
yeah, Black Panthers, but did they didn't succeed
What
because
you
it's
mean?
still racism. They didn't succeed because it's still racism. It's still the same shit. We still do with the same shit.
No,
Black
it
Panthers
wasn't
didn't
that
really.
they were fight. Well, they were fighting against racism, right?
Yeah, of course, but I mean, it ended though. Like, there's
It wasn't
nobody
like they
else
were
really like
fighting.
the Black Panthers.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
you're right. They didn't succeed. They made a mark though. They did make a mark.
Of course, yeah, of course, for sure. Yeah,
They
they
made a
did do
mark.
that.
You're right. They did not succeed, but they did make a mark. They did. They did spark the fire of change against
Right.
David and Goliath. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. I
Tone.
know I might be a little scattered, but that's a kind of hard, deep question, man. My bad.
No, you're good. No, you were good. You
Yeah.
were
Tone.
on.
What's up, man?
Um, Me personally, man, I agree with Jay Biz to an extent. I just feel like he could have elaborated more when he said that racism is already too much. You get what I'm saying? And I agree with that. It is too much. I believe that racism becomes too much when you have a black male uh, jogging through a neighborhood and these two other guys decide to follow him and chase him down and kill him.
Yikes.
And
Yeah.
they want to make up a story, or he was looking through cars, or he looked like he was trying to rob a car, or whatever the case may be. I feel like it's become too much when you have Trayvon Martin coming from the store and get harassed by this dude, and he kills him, and he blames it on, oh, he tried to do this, like a little boy could get the upper hand with a grown ass man.
Right.
It becomes too much when you get what I'm saying. Like you got these different cases and different scenarios that's going on every day. You get what I'm saying. You got the man that they fucking where the officer put his knee in his neck and suffocated the man until he fucking died. And the man is repeatedly telling him, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I
George
can't
Floyd.
breathe."
George Floyd.
No, no,
It's
that was
it's
actually
it's it's
no,
it's
that
it's
wasn't.
becoming it's becoming too
That was
much on a daily basis, if you ask me.
that was my guy. That was my guy Gardner in New York.
And George Floyd.
That's who I
Yeah.
was speaking on, George Floyd.
Oh, okay. Because Gardner was the same way. He was choked to death,
Right.
uh,
Yep.
selling cigarettes, and he told him he can't
Hmm.
breathe.
Well,
That's what
he
that
got
whole
shot.
narrative.
No, he
Huh?
got shot. He didn't get choked to death. He got shot.
No, he got choked.
No,
Oh,
Gardner
what?
got shot in selling cigarettes in front of the liquor store. He got
No, he was.
shot,
Oh boy, had him in the headlock. He had him in the headlock and was choking
bro.
the fuck out of him.
No, he got shot.
He killed him. He said because he was like, I can't breathe. You can pull it up. Pull it up. I'll never forget that one. That was because
Are
they
you
made a
talking about
movie
Ed
off of
Gardner,
it.
the dude that was selling cigarettes in front of the what you call it, in front of the what,
He
in
got
front of
he got
Oh,
the
he got
he thought he
shot.
suffocated.
He said he
He
got
thought he
shot.
suffocated.
yes,
Oh,
no, he got shot in the back. That's what happened.
oh,
The one that's selling cigarettes in front of the liquor store. Yes,
right.
he got shot in the back.
Was it Eric Gardner?
By a pedestrian, right? Was it pedestrian or was it a
No, I think like
police?
a detective or something like that, like a New York detective that was like
Oh no,
roaming.
there was two cops. Well, I'll find out right now.
I thought it was
Yeah, man. I just feel like, man, it just becomes too much when it's like openly shown like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, be racist all on your own and stay in your house and stay away from, you feel me, these motherfuckers that you don't like so much. But when it's
don't
openly
like.
shown
Yeah.
like that, like
Eric Gardner,
that's
you're right.
bro.
Eric Gardner was
It's
in New
something
York.
else. It's something
And
else to that.
he got put in a chokehold and he was arrested. And it was a chokehold while he was arrested, and they killed him. You're right. You're right.
D Major checking in. What's up, D Major? We're gonna
Yeah.
have you on, man. I gotta put you on a special podcast,
What's
man. We're gonna
going
do
on,
like
D?
a Monday with the whole head knocker squad, man. We're gonna have a head knocker reunion. So yeah, we're gonna get you on. If you would like to join the live, we'll put the link in the comments so you guys can actually join the live with us and join the conversation before we head out of here and I gotta go to my cousin's party. But
Oh, the chill.
um
That's what I thought you were at.
I
That's what
know, I
this
know,
nigga they
I
called me.
know,
Oh, this nigga at the party. That's what I thought you was
I
at. I was
know,
like, oh, okay, let me
I
call and
know.
make sure.
But work calls, duty is first. Duty is first. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
so I'll put that's the StreamYard link. So y'all some bosses. I respect y'all. Man, we respect you more, man. You already know
Hey,
that.
let me tell you, I hit my guy up the other day, man. We out in
Join the
Texas too.
stream.
We out in Texas
Join.
too, man. My guy hit me
Oh
up, man.
yeah.
Yo, man, I checked out the podcast. Y'all live, blah, blah, blah. Big ups to Michael Evans and Michael Evans Photos Productions and all that stuff. He says,
That's what's up,
Shout
man.
out
That's what's
Michael
up.
Evans. You said Michael Evans?
yeah.
Shout out Mike, man.
Hey, you want to
Big
stop
ups.
on Special Guest Wednesday? You do great photography. But not guess who taught him? Your boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, your boy. You know what I mean? So he just stopped through the other day and so it was like, yo, man, I've been seeing you and your folks on there. I'm like, oh man, I didn't even know you stopped through. I was like, oh man, you gotta stop through and take a comment. And he got awarded 2 years ago, best small business in Killeen, Texas of the year.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah, big
That's
thing.
real dope. So people join the stream. You can also join the stream if you want. We are going to be in here. Got somebody joining us now. Oh, D Major, my guy in the hospital.
What you
Man,
doing?
What you doing, bro?
You done got fat
man,
on us, man. Don't tell me you
man.
in there for diabetes.
Hell no, I can't see all things. There you go. I had to put the specs on. The asthma, biz know about my asthma shit. I
Oh,
gotta
nigga,
catch that shit. I was supposed to be actually nigga in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. I'm trying to book a band for my gig tonight.
Did you
yeah,
just say you got
Wasted
to book a
knowledge.
bed?
Wasted knowledge.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was
man.
know.
supposed to be working tonight. We be working. We some hard
Hey,
workers out here. Y'all
hey,
know
Biz, that's where racism becomes too much. Bro said he had to book a bed.
that. Oh no, book a band. A band.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm
Oh,
like,
what
nigga, did
the
you
fuck
just say
did you
you
hear,
booked
my
a
guy?
bed at
You
the
use the
hospital?
Hopper app, nigga?
Yeah, what the
Use the Hopper app.
Hey, I was lost. I was like, wait a minute.
we registering beds. Hey, we booking beds. We Uber beds. Uber
I
beds
know,
now.
fucking Airbnb.
Right.
I
Uber
was on my way to
beds.
DJ and work and shit for the night. I'm supposed to be playing at Berkshire. I got a live band, DJ, all that shit, host. But I've been working too hard, so Asma said, sit down.
Is that my guy, bro?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
God.
that's your guy,
Oh, my
man.
nigga
That's
Jay.
your guy.
That's God. What's
What
yeah,
up,
J
fool?
Biz.
What
Yeah,
up?
man.
How
He
you
said, "What
been,
up,
man?
fool?"
Hey, man, working, getting to it. It's a little bit too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Hey,
Health
I
as
love
well,
Respect,
the
man.
bro.
fact there's a lot of kings on here tonight.
Man, oh God, look at this. This is powerful.
Yeah, I mean, what's crazy is I usually crack on my cousin like when he be calling us for prison and shit. I usually crack on him because like we be like toilets and shit flushing in the background. And usually I be jonesing on this motherfucker, but I can't jones on you, man. You know what I mean? Because I can't, man. It's see something like that I can kind of laugh at. Like this, when you're
Yeah,
dealing with health, I can't laugh at. You know what I mean? I think we have to take it
I can
very
laugh
serious.
though.
I
I can
Jones
laugh. You
on that.
gotta.
I
this
Jones on
nigga,
you sucking
this
wind. I
nigga
can
said I
ask
can
one
laugh
too.
though.
Oh, I'm gonna call your ass sucking wind
That
Larry,
ain't
nigga.
no laughing matter, bro.
I would just
I'm gonna call you sucking wind Larry, nigga. Yeah,
You said,
I can ask one too, my guy. I don't give a fuck.
This
yeah,
nigga's stupid, bro.
my nickname is albuterol. Soul fake.
You're wrong. Hey, facts. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, CPOD coming onto the stage.
Oh my God.
CPOD,
Like niggas like, what he got a talk box? A talk. What's that shit called?
talk
A talk
box.
box.
I got
Yeah, man, ain't no talk box, nigga. That's a nebulizer.
it's a wheeze box, nigga. That's a wheeze box, nigga. Wheezing.
That's a nebulizer.
He said that's a
Wait, hold on. I got a portable one. I'm not supposed to be laughing.
My nigga
Here.
wheezing.
Computer love. Time for your love.
Niggas over here
Hey,
drunk.
Hey, can they connect? Can they connect the XLR to the
Hey,
nebulizer, bro?
hey, he
stop.
can
Connected
came,
to
Hey,
the
hey, he
XLR
stop.
came
cable.
in here
We
and
have
turned the
20
show out.
nurses in your fucking room right now, goddamn
You said what?
it. Stop. They gonna be like, Mr. Larry, you need to chill the fuck out.
Right, nigga, heart rate going up and shit.
I
I'm gonna
know
tell
her.
that nigga be like, boo. I'll be like, yo, pop your ass one time, girl.
Just end the live, bro. Just end it.
Oh shit!
Busy, just do the
Hey,
outro
this
like, yo,
nigga,
it's
hey,
Gas Mask
we about to
Tribe.
send
Nigga.
you into straight overdrive.
It's the gas mask. Try to do the outro. Gas mask. Try good. Pop that. Pop that.
Man,
Pop
appreciate you. Like, subscribe.
Fuck is
that.
going on with it? What's going on?
Oh, yeah, that shit crazy.
Oh,
Like and
man.
What's going on
subscribe.
with that?
so,
Oh, I know in the background.
Mr. Larry, our
Yeah.
conversation today is about wasted knowledge. And
Ooh.
I know. I know. Um,
Ooh.
and we started it off by saying, when is it too much with racism? When does racism become too fucking much? And that's how we were starting it off to get to our major topic, which was what I first told you about wasted knowledge. But to open that up, icebreaker. When is it? When, I'm sorry. When is racism too fucking much?
When it affects your daily lifestyle. Because
Mm,
we all got a little something in us. I mean, we didn't talk
mm,
shit, crack jokes. When that shit really
right.
affects you, like, yo, like you can't go to work, you can't, talk to your wife or your kids, like when it really affects, like, cause you got that in your brain, like that racism shit. Like when I
Mm,
get in the way of you being
mm,
like you, that's when to me, that's when it's too much.
mm. That is true because I can see that because if anybody knows, I'm in a interracial relationship, so I can understand that part. Like when you're dealing with racism outside of your comfort zone, right? and
Mm-hmm.
others like you come home, you expect that person to kind of ideally understand you or whatever, but she might not understand because she's not black, or
Right.
the thing that you go through and the thing that you trip off of, she might not look at that as like so scrutiny or scrutinizing as much because you got to go out and see this shit every day, and she don't see that her lifestyle or her life is operated totally different from where how society deals with her. You get what I mean? So I definitely understand when having a partner for them to really understand your world and racism. Do you say that affects your business? As far as dealing with it every day, will that affect the business that you're in?
No, no. I said when racism affects your daily like lifestyle, like when it gets in the way of like you really being you, like that's when it's too much.
Yeah.
Elaborate a little bit more.
Um, let's see. Like when you wake up in the morning and like I
Okay.
mean like we all got a little bit of racism in us. No lie.
Right.
Everybody be on the side of the freeway, they crack a joke or
Yep.
go to the nail shop with my girl. We got like y'all remember Mr. Wrong from Norbit? Oh, we do that shit so fucking much, and it's like, it's a little form of it, but like we don't let it get in the way. When you do that shit all day, every day, like you can't even like you look at every single person like that, and that's really like what you believe. Like I believe this person is like that because of their skin tone or their race. Like when you can't like laugh about it, or when it's really serious, when you wake up in the morning, like man, fuck niggas or fuck Mexicans or fuck Asians. Like when you get up at like and you do that all day, brush your teeth, cooking breakfast, fuck them, fuck that. That's too much. That's way too much.
Yeah.
I got one. I would agree with D. Larry for sure.
Keep smoking on
Yep, yep,
biz.
yep.
I agree with you 100%. When it affects your daily life and your routine and everything, and that's all you can think about, or when you go into a normal state of life, to gas station, the grocery store, and that's what you can think about, is that that's too much.
Too
This is
much.
what I feel. This is what I feel. When it affects kids around you,
Ooh,
see,
because they pick up on everything.
when your cousin's kids, when your uncle's kids, when not even your kids, when there's your kids' friends that are the same like of you, pick it up and carry it with them. That's too much. That's too much. And you don't even realize it until it's too late. So I digress a little bit. Go back to your kids. When you start noticing your kids are doing something outside of their norm, because they're your lineage, they're the next generation. They are the ones that's going to carry the torch. Regardless of what you do, they're going to carry the torch. And they're going to teach their friends, and their friends are going to teach their friends upon friends. And that's, I feel, me personally, too much. In agreement with your everyday life and everything of that nature, because you can walk to a store and somebody can see you and pick up the same mannerism. I was at the hospital the other day. Jordan, she had got a little bit sick, and before we took her to school, I go into the room, check her in, and uh, check her in, sit down. This black lady comes in, and there's a Hispanic guy at Hispanic, mind you, at the he's checking this black lady in, and I guess he must have mentioned to her, "Oh, if you were a black man, I would have been afraid," and she took that as very offensive, and she's like,
Uh,
"No, that's not okay for you to say, because
nah.
black men out here are dying because people like you are saying we're afraid."
Shit like that.
Right. And she looked over to me and was like, hey, do you agree with me, black man? I said, sure, you're right. Absolutely. You're fucking right. You're fucking right. So, and she was like, and she went on into she gave him the business, like a better words. You know what I mean? She told him, like, yo, that she went in. And then she calmed down and then she was like, I'm here for this. Like she just told him, like, what the business is, because it's not okay for you to walk around thinking that it's okay for you to say shit the way you're saying it, and and pass it on like it's a joke, because some jokes are not okay. And I think that's another
True.
reason. That's another thing that when it's too much, when we get to a point of comfortability with racist comments or racist jokes, where we don't consider the other party or the people around us, excuse me, not the other party, but the people around us. That is the definition of systemic racism. We don't
Right.
we don't care. We don't take knowledge of what is being done to the people that are around us. We just continue to do, and that's what I feel.
That's when it's too much.
That's what I feel.
All right. What level of tenacity are men nowadays? What level of tenacity are men nowadays? Let me throw a little give a little content or context to that. Would be I see that men aren't built like the guys who were 87, right? Even some of them aren't built like thoroughly, right? It's just that most, well, I would say most men don't have enough tenacity unless it's a battery put in their back, like money or a fucking female,
To keep going.
right? To keep going. It's like the willpower, it's not enough for them. Like they don't have enough willpower and strength within themselves to keep maneuvering and keep going throughout circumstances or life. Why? Because like you literally hold yourself at a status with a bitch or your money. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to say like with a with a bitch, but I mean like, you know what I mean? Like a man knows like, why does
Female
money
or bitch.
wait. Right, like why does money or female equate to somewhat of power, right? When both of those things can be taken. You know what I mean? I can come and outsmart a motherfucker and take his female, and outsmart him on the side on the sidelines and take his money.
Or out
So
money him. Or
out
out
money him. Either way, it can be taken. So why is that an equation to like, oh yeah, this is powerful because I got all the bitches and I got all the money, but you have no wealth.
Because niggas today do not have real tenacity. That's why. And everybody can answer after that.
At all. At
Well,
all. That's why I'm glad I get to talk to brothers like these. And Biz, you know I'm fucking with a lot of niggas anyway because of this. But a lot of niggas ain't built like, I know it's a cliche, but a lot of niggas ain't built like us anymore. Niggas don't got
right,
that. Niggas
right,
don't got
right.
that foundation. Like you said, you can't build a foundation off of money and bitches.
You right.
You can't. You can't. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. So like that's why I don't hang around a lot of dudes. And even like some of the dudes that's in my circle now, they like not even in the circle. They like on the outside.
That was
Bless
so
their heart.
DL. Niggas say I get it out the mud and still building on mud.
Hey, I'm about to write that down. I might post that and tag you
Ooh.
Get
You
it
said
out.
what?
Niggas say I get it out the mud and still build it on mud.
later. No structure, no foundation. Just why you wet, nigga? Why you wet, bro? Female's supposed to be wet. Why your ground wet, nigga?
Soggy foundation.
Oh,
Why
but
your ground wet?
I get it out the mud though.
Soggy. Not soggy than the motherfucker. Quicksand fountain.
So I want to take the question and give it to let's start with Jay. We haven't heard Jay spoke. Jay, what level of tenacity
Speaking.
are men today? And if you do not know the word tenacity, trust we have no problem bringing it out because we brought this question up last time and we had a person. We had a person on the show that thought
Hey,
tenacity.
I don't know
Thought
if
he
y'all
knew
saw
what
my. I don't know if
tenacity
y'all saw
was.
my screen go black for a second. I had to look
What
it
they
up
thought
real
it
quick.
was.
He thought
And
it was audacity.
that nigga stared at the screen was like, I don't know what you mean by I said, nigga, do you not know what the definition of tenacity is? I explained it, no problem. And I wasn't trying to be funny. I was like, some niggas don't know what tenacity means. I get it. It's not the
One
wrong
punch.
word.
This nigga
It's
killed
not. It's not like
Simba.
Quick little Google
Simba.
search.
yeah. It's
Quick little
fine.
Google search.
That's my boy right there.
At least you
Simba.
real about it. Like, oh, nigga, I didn't know. Trust me.
KJ.
There's a lot of words I don't be knowing. I'll be like, nigga, let me look that up. I don't fucking know what you talk about.
I thought nostalgic and nauseated was the same word.
I know, right?
I just told the nurse just now, like I feel a little nostalgic. She was like, "Oh, you been here before?"
Nostalgia.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? This is the crazy part. Nigga thinks nauseous and what you say with the what was the other one you said?
Nauseated.
Nauseated is the same thing. Niggas think nauseous and nauseated is the same. Niggas be like, I'm nauseous. No, nigga, you're nauseated.
All right, so Biz, what is it? The Google version of tenacity
It's
definition.
quality. It's quality of who of oneself or quality of a person, or quality of who you are. It's quality.
Just confidence, self confidence.
So
Thank you, sir.
tenacity would be in reference to tenacity be quality of man.
I thought
Quality
it
of man.
was like the ability to grasp something.
No, tenacity. Quality.
Tenacity.
That nigga turned his screen off too. Nigga, I'm about to Google this shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
I pride myself in being correct. Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay.
That is a shame.
Oh, this nigga know this right. Oh, yeah, I know. You ain't gotta. Yeah.
What you say, Notice?
It's quality.
Yeah, it say that. It says the quality or fact of being able to grip something firmly.
Quality.
Ah,
The first thing is quality.
Right. And then the last thing is
wow.
basically what I was saying, nigga.
Oh, well wait. Hold on.
Come
So
on.
y'all both was right.
Grip
Y'all
something
both was right.
firmly is
All
talking
right,
about
all right, get it
physical.
right.
Hold on. Grip
Get
Two
it
brains
right.
smarter than
firmly.
one.
You're talking about something. You're talking about something spiritually and morality. That's what you were talking about, not something physical. In that definition, it was
Right,
talking
you
about
right.
it was physical. To grip something firmly means to grab something and grab it. It's a quality of what you're able to do. So I can grab if I grab and somebody tossed something to you and you just fumbled it and you wasn't able to grab it, you had no tenacity.
That's like knowledge. That's like knowledge, though, right?
Exactly.
Wasted knowledge.
Exactly.
That's knowledge.
That's why it's brought it up.
So, well, I guess that's
So
my answer.
did
It comes from who's
did
teaching
some
the
Don't you
did
try
we
to slap
order
my
the
who's teaching the
question?
men.
Did we order the question? Did we ask the question in order? Did Devontae go or who went?
It was supposed to be.
it was
What
on
level of
tone.
tenacity are men
Okay,
nowadays?
Tom. Who was it on? Jay or Tom?
It was on tone, and then it's Jay. Give Jay
Okay.
a second to gather
And
his
then,
thoughts.
okay.
I'm cool
I'm
with
gonna
All
that.
say
right.
that the level of most men tenacity is pretty low. I mean, the stakes aren't high in this conversation right here when we speak of tenacity.
You don't want to keep going? That's it? I mean,
I mean, I just put it played it simple, bro, straight to the point. You say what level of tenacity are men nowadays? I said the level is pretty low.
Right.
in
It's
what way? In what way? Give me more to work with. In what way?
You said what?
In what way?
Yeah.
In what way is it low?
Um, because I mean, there's no like quality. It's like motherfuckers don't like pride themselves in certain things nowadays, and I want to say like in they don't take pride in themselves really, and that's the cause of having a low tenacity. I mean,
you're absolutely correct. I would agree with that. I would agree with
Um,
that 100%. Because the niggas, in order for them to do our females the way they do, and in order for them to portray themselves against the world is They don't have that confidence and quality in themselves. They can care less.
And there's barely any examples left around anyway. Who's showing tenacity? That's the older heads. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are we getting the tenacity from? Like, how are we learning our skill? You feel me?
See,
Like,
that
I
takes
mean,
the
shit.
quality in men. That takes the tenacity in you to understand who are the true leaders, because there's plenty of them around. There's plenty
Right.
of
You
them.
Yeah,
find
of
out what
course,
you
of
get so
course, of course. But I'm just speaking as in the unit of just black men. Like, okay, like who's really like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we got them, but they not really like putting their foot in the whole situation. You get what I'm talking about? Like
You're
making
what
the
you're speaking of. There's not your Malcolm X's and Martin Luther Kings anymore, right?
yeah, but just yeah. But you got your Nipsey Hustles and you got your Snoop Dogs and you got people that can move people. Like you feel me? Like that
Sure,
can actually, you know what I'm
sure.
saying? But they're not showing the tenacity. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. The people they're not showing the tenacity to correct shit. They're still
Well,
allowing a
Snoop
lot of this
Dogg's and
shit to go
Nipsey
through.
Hustles and cats like them, they do show tenacity. They just show a certain level of tenacity. They show a
Right.
level of tenacity of where they're at and what they can
Yeah.
provide. They're not your world leaders, but they are a type of world leader. They're not your moral world leader. They're not going to be leading a million man march. They're not doing that. But will they be leading a million follower YouTube? Sure, that's what they will
Right,
be
but
doing.
that's what I'm
That's
saying. Niggas' priorities got to switch up. Then that's how. I
well,
mean, once you get to that level, I mean, come on, don't you think you should have some type of leeway to get these motherfuckers to come on? Like that's all I'm saying. Like
okay. I'll
if
tell
I
you,
had the clout these
Biz,
niggas had, I'll be changing
Biz,
shit like on that
Biz,
level. You feel me?
Biz,
But all right,
Biz,
that's the tenacity
DL.
I'm
for your
Oh,
distracted
ass.
right now.
y'all, can somebody name me one
Biz
great
need to
black,
turn his camera off y'all for a minute.
one great
He got his fingers in that gas. Is that gas? What you rolling
He
up?
need to turn the camera off and the mic.
Excuse me.
I do got something to say about that level though. Like once you reach that level, like a lot of that shit is commercialized. Like they can't really say what they want to say.
They can't.
Of course, it's in them.
Right,
We
but
know it's in them. He ain't gonna lead
Puppeteer.
no. He ain't gonna
right,
lead
but
no
that's
million man march. He
see,
may
that's
lead a
the
60-man
tenacity
march
part, though,
now.
right?
Crenshaw's
I
saucing
don't
though.
know. I
Well,
don't know.
can
Maybe I'm thinking about it too. Maybe I'm thinking
anybody
about
name
it too.
one black great leader right now in our time?
Say it one more time.
Can somebody name a great leader in our time?
Not like that. I mean, you got the regulars like Al Sharpton and I would say what's our vice
Sure,
president Kamala.
sure, sure.
But I mean, what voice do they have?
Well, I guess it goes down to who makes history, like true history. You know what I mean? And yeah, you could say you're Obama, right? President. He was.
Fuck him. But go ahead.
Though you bet not fucking fix your lips and say fuck Obama.
Fuck Obama.
Don't fucking dare. You
Hey, he
don't
the only one I know had a concert inside the White House. My nigga.
Fuck him.
He the only nigga I know that. Hey, you like we
dude,
gonna have a concert.
bro.
We talk,
Obama, he had a
no,
Bro, how
no
do you say
competence, no fucking. We talking about a
Obama had a
person
concert.
who's like
are
great
you
with the gas,
serious? You when you
great
say
words
that,
with
you
the
set the
gas.
bar for other people to say fuck
Obama
black
was not a leader,
black
nigga.
guys. What he put a target on
Obama's
his
a
back by
beta.
even being president, a black man president. You can't say
King
what
beta.
the fuck he did in presidency. He still is a good
Beta.
beta my ass, my guy. Beta my ass. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
King Beta.
I don't give a fuck. That nigga
Hey,
still
I
put a
didn't vote for
fucking
Obama
target on his
because of
back.
him. I voted for Obama because of
Because
her.
he's black. That's fucking right.
Well,
No, I
Biz,
voted for
The
that
leader.
booty.
Do
I
That's
you
a
voted
consider
for
him a leader?
Michelle's booty.
No, I
You don't
don't.
Michelle,
consider Barack Obama a leader?
No.
hey, be
What do
careful
you
what you
believe?
say because Michelle
Now.
might be
See,
a mic.
so, hold on. One at a time.
oh shit.
One at
God
a
damn it.
time. Look. Check this out.
That nigga.
Where people get it twisted is like they get leader and influencer fucking mixed up, right?
Are you
Nah.
talking about people about
The
me?
the president of the Ukraine, he a leader. The president of the Ukraine fought with his country.
Yeah, he gonna
So what
lead
is
you to
He's
Putin?
a
certain
leader.
destruction.
No,
Hey,
who the
but hey,
fuck-
our president ain't suiting up.
What the
Of
fuck
course
is
he ain't. He like a banana peeling away from the cough of his damn self.
Hey, you saying the president of Ukraine is a leader? A leader of what?
Of his people.
Rocks and bloods.
Of a failed war? Oh, high gas prices. Sure. Inflation. Sure. All right. What is he a leader of? Tell me.
That nigga disappeared in the shadows.
Oh, he got ghosts. He ain't been on stream for 2 weeks right now. Like,
So I mean, I look and just so people know, it's not that I'm saying Obama was a bad guy. I'm not saying that. But when we talk about what has a person so much done for their people, whatever, um, shit. You know what I mean? Like symbolism is one thing, but actually getting some shit done is another. You get what I mean?
I would
Like
agree with
I
you. I would
feel I
agree
feel
with you 110% on that. Absolutely.
I feel totally shitty when I see other people get reparations, like literally the word said reparations, right? Or some shit that they didn't even have like like Jewish people got reparations, Indian people got reparations, and
Should
like
have passed the bill. That nigga should have passed the bill when he was in.
whether passed the bill or not, right? Whether passed the bill or not, the
He
fact
should have
that it
passed
actually
it.
happened, the fact that it actually happened, that's what I'm talking about, right? So there's
But,
another thing too.
right.
I
But
can't now look, now check. Now look. The reason why I'm saying it so people understand, I'm not putting the blame fully on Obama, all right? In the sense of we do have to show up to the polls as black people. We do have to show up to the polls. We do have to show up to to push these bills through and push them through the lobbyists and like get them like literally pushed through because these are the things that changes things, right? Bills changes laws. Like those are the things that keeps us going, right? So if there's a certain bill that's for us and we're not taking the intelligence to go look and seek it out, we rather go to motherfucking Drake concert, which is nothing wrong with going to a Drake concert, but people spend $250 to go there without spending $20 to learn about what the fucking next bill is. You
are
know what I mean?
free.
And that shit is free.
It's free on the WhiteHouse.gov, motherfucker, to
It's
learn about
free,
all the bills till next year.
right?
That's because they don't
So,
give a fuck.
but that's what I'm saying. Like it's symbolism, right?
Right.
And that's what I'm seeing, like the whole Obama thing. That's why I said what I said about Obama because I don't feel like he even stepped up, quote unquote, to even do something, even
Right.
enhance the
Right.
people. Like even when black men were killed and being murdered, he still signed the back the blue bill. What is it? What was it? Anybody know about that bill that he signed? It was a back the blue bill, but it was like for police officers, so police officers
I
don't
never
get
looked at
harmed.
bills
Oh
ever.
yeah, to back them up, basically.
Right, to back them up. And this
And
is
I
in the
remember, look, they was all around the world. The police was saying like if they see like gang members or whatever, like basically like they taking them out.
Well, yeah, who was his fucking running mate? Biden, nigga.
but that, which makes sense, right? And when you
Right.
look at Biden, check. When you look at Biden,
History.
right? When you look at Biden, the man who's responsible for a lot of fucking like the advocacy of pushing bills through, not bills that help us, bills
Our
that
black men go to
locked up
jail.
that locked a certain group of people up. And
Black men go to
we
jail.
make this motherfucker president. No, not white people, not other races. We did. How the
Yeah,
fuck
well,
that happens? No,
if you're
black
talking
women.
about
But
Obama, if you're talking about
come
Obama
on,
versus
man.
Mitt Romney, sure, okay, I get you. But you talk
No.
about Biden versus Trump, I don't give a fuck what you say about. I don't give a fuck what
I'm
you say about
saying Biden. I'm saying Biden and
what you
motherfucking
say about
Obama.
Biden and
You
Trump.
just threw
Trump
Trump in there.
does
No, bro.
not. No,
I'm talking about
I'm being serious.
Biden
If you're talking about Mitt
and
Romney
Obama.
versus Obama, which was a fucking candidate running seat, that was a run. Obama versus Mitt Romney. I get what you're
No, we're
saying.
not talking about Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney was
Okay,
never
if
fucking
you're talking
president.
about Biden versus Trump, fuck Trump. I don't give a fuck. I'll take Biden in this putting black people in all day.
No. See, you know what the crazy
Fuck
part is?
Trump.
You
Fuck
know what the
Trump.
crazy part
Fuck Trump.
is that
Fuck
is
Trump.
that when somebody validates, when someone validates someone depending on a certain cause, like when like when KKK, you see Trump signs or whatever, people automatically equate that to Trump's racist, right? Even when like you see black people put up a Trump sign, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. They're living in delusional world. They're Oreos, right? But I'm looking for the day when NCAA will condemn, Trump, or when they would take away the awards that they gave this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was the only dude that I know that became a president and fucking received so many black awards. It's fucked up, I know. But when
How
we do
many
the
people
real history on this dude,
NCAA
wait.
versus
I'm not
black
giving
people?
look,
How
look,
many white
look,
people
look,
run
wait.
the NCAA versus black people? Let's be serious. Let's be real.
I'm not giving this man
It's not even
kudos
all
here.
black.
Look, I'm not giving this man kudos here, right? But
Okay.
when I look at HBCUs was not bailed out until Trump came in office, right? That's when he gave them enough money to actually take them all throughout the year. Because when Obama was as president, they kept coming to him, like, and he would just give them a little bit enough just to keep coming back, type shit,
Just to get by,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, just to get by,
Let
and
me put
or
this in perspective for you, my guy. Trump was about rich, regardless if you were poor or not, and the white, regardless if you were black or not. That's what
You
he really.
see, but hey, you see that,
What do you want?
Devontae?
What do you want?
You see that,
That
Devontae?
dangerous
You see
person.
how a person
Dangerous.
can actually help out your people in a way that we don't see, and we can still. That's like a female, right? Like a female could look at us as like, no, we're
Let
like,
me help
no,
you
man
watch
is still
a
fucked up.
video.
Period. Men are fucked up. Period. And you could do everything for the girl, but no matter what, men are still fucked up. You get
No,
what I mean?
Trump
Like,
is about, hey, let me lift you up so I can shoot you down. Nigga, what the
Mhm.
fuck? Nigga, I'm not about that.
how can like you
What do
can
you
like there's
mean?
no stats on that. I can pull up stats on Biden. I can pull up
I can
stats
pull up
on
stats
Trump.
on
I
Trump
mean,
too. That nigga was no look. We go back and forth all the time. So let me calm the fuck down. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say like this. It was all about picking your poison. And and I always say it like this. I always say it like this. Biden was a slower poison than Trump. Trump was like,
I
kill you
agree.
now. Take this poison. You can die now. Take this poison, Biden. You can die slower. At the end of the day, neither
Still
one of
dying.
them was a good pick. But if I had to choose, I'm going to pick the slower death so I can at least have some time to try to find an antidote.
shit.
That's all.
Whether you know it or not, they knew that. Hey, whether you know it or not, them motherfuckers are smart up in that office, so they know if this motherfucker go die.
I
Whether
agree. I agree.
trust, they got something already in plan before he even
Trump was an
gets close to
insecure.
there.
He was an insecure.
So
He didn't even give
Biden,
a fuck about white
Biden,
people. He didn't even give a fuck.
Biden,
That's a dangerous person. When you don't give a fuck about
Biden.
your own race, when you don't give a fuck
Oh,
about your own race.
that's good.
You want graham crackers, if you want pudding, a fruit
Oh look,
cup,
All
he
I'm
rose
saying
his
is,
blood pressure. That nigga blood
all I'm
pressure.
saying.
What is it?
cranberry juice, and
Mm-hmm.
jello.
That's fine. There's no jello. I have a texture problem.
Hey, show the
Okay. You
nurse.
want
Show the
grape
nurse.
sauce?
Show the
Oh, I'm
nurse.
not.
See the nurse. See the nurse. See the nurse. Show the nurse. Nigga, don't be cock blocking.
Inside. Go inside.
Yeah. Hey, nigga, don't be a Biden nigga.
My bad, y'all.
Show the nurse.
Oh,
Show the nurse.
I'm on a
Nurse.
podcast with
y'all
my
know
band
this.
members and my photographer. They want to say
What she
hi.
look like? Hey, nurse.
What's
What's up,
up, nerd?
girl?
Hey, girl, what's good,
She
Hey,
girl?
good, no, no.
you
Well,
better take care of our boy.
she
Take care of
good,
my
bro. That's
boy,
right.
nurse. Hey,
She
Hey,
hey,
good.
keep them balls empty, nurse.
hey, she had one of those soul food booties.
Hey, tell
Oh
her
my
tune in to
God.
the next show.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! Hey, you hit that shit right on point. My god.
Hey, my heart rate started going up and shit. Yeah, like, well, your
And she
lungs are
like,
good when they came in.
you okay?
That ain't
Nah,
my lungs, baby.
we just talking politics.
So, but Devontae, that was my whole thing. Is Obama a leader?
You was outside the
I
whole time?
Absolutely
uh,
is.
from
You just be
my
kicking it outside,
perspective,
huh?
Devontae, I did not. I do not see him as a leader.
Is
Even
Trump
I
a leader?
voted for him.
Is Trump
Wait,
a
I
leader?
voted for him. That's not the question. The question was, did I see Obama as a leader? So I voted for Obama in his first term. And after the first term, I saw what was being done and what hasn't been changed, and actually things got stupid and worse. I
How
turned
many
around.
black
I
how
turned
many
around, and
black
matter of fact, I turned around when they came and gave me the poll. I ripped that bitch up. Say fuck
sure,
that. I am not
sure.
voting for no
How
motherfucker
many
who is
black
not
boys
literally.
black men will are more not even or don't even question about being a president nowadays just because of him.
Hey,
Period. That
I
the
tell you
answer
this. I tell you this. More
because
black men died up under
before
his
no before
presidency.
no no you can't do
More
something
black
like that.
men died up
Before
under his presidency.
we cannot even imagine being a president. We
But he
cannot even
did.
imagine it. We
What are
cannot
you
even
Biz say
talking
a good
about?
imagine
word
Colin
though. He
Powell.
said
What are you
he
talking
said
about? Colin Powell tried it. Fucking Dick Gregory tried it. A gang of motherfuckers tried it. They
exactly
put
what I'm
whoever.
saying.
No,
We couldn't
wait. They put
imagine
who.
it.
Wait. They put who they want in there, my guy. They're not
It
gonna
doesn't
put no
But you,
matter
hey
about
Biz,
motherfucker.
hold on, hey,
it's,
notice Biz.
It's
You said
bloodline.
another word too, like a leader or an influencer, because
he
you
did
could be an
say that. He
influencer.
did say that. But still, nonetheless,
Obama's an influencer.
what I'm looking at, we have to break down walls and barriers, whether they're a puppet or not. My guy, you look.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of little business out there. There's a bunch of little noses out there. A bunch of DLs, Devontae Larry's out there. Tones and fucking J
Okay, I'm
Business
about
out
to.
there that would
All right, I'm
never
about to.
even thought about being
All
a
right,
fucking
I'm
president.
okay. All right, now
Now
I'm
you
about to
sit
kill this
today.
shit. I'm about to kill this shit.
Now you sit today, and you can
I'm
be
ready
able
for
to
this
sit there
potty.
and be like, I will be,
Check this out.
I can and will be able to be president.
Was that because you're a leader or an
Before
influencer?
2008,
You know
before
why?
2008, you couldn't even imagine being the president. Before you
You
can,
know why? You know why? You know why I have so much hatred? Well, not hatred, but I don't really like
you
Obama. Like
don't
I don't really care about being in the same room with him. You
I
know
get it.
why? Because he
Why?
denied reparations for us.
Mm, that's
So when I see
that's your
shit
leader.
like
That's
that,
good.
that's people. People when people don't do their due diligence and understand like
Yeah,
where
my
this
nigga's
shit is
supposed to
coming
do a
from.
Robin Hood, my nigga.
I get that.
You know what I
Obama was
mean?
supposed to
Like
do a Robin Hood
where's Biz getting this fucking knowledge from that
for
he don't
me.
like this black man who is black like us? No, motherfucker, he's not black. He's Kenyan, and
I
his
get it.
he
Mhm.
grew up with motherfucking
Hawaii,
Bush's
Hawaiians.
fucking cousin,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
With
He
Bush's
is their
cousin is his
cousin.
fucking
He
grandfather.
is their cousin. He
Come
is
on,
their
what the
cousin,
fuck?
bro.
It's his grandfather. What?
They
And
they
that's why he
bloodline.
grew up in Hawaii, my guy. So when
Hey
we look at
Biz.
these things and we don't understand, no, he became a great influencer. He influenced the people to believe,
Mhm.
and like honestly, you can sway a person's belief just off influence.
Yep.
We see it happens with music all the fucking time.
You're absolutely
Mhm.
All I
right.
got to do is speak a certain way, and all of a sudden, I've gained influence.
That's what
Hey,
I'm,
that's a whole genre now. Influencers.
I'm sorry.
Influence.
oh
Sure, and a lot
man.
of influence and a lot of
Ooh,
influencers out there is
tenacity.
not speaking. Is not speaking
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
agree.
That's
a
crazy.
proper way and not
Music.
condoning themselves in an appropriate manner. But Obama, at least bare minimum, showmanship. At least showed showmanship for a lot of black men. He showed a lot of black men how to
You know
step
what
up.
Obama did? Obama made it
Look,
look good.
you can say what you want to say. He stood up and was able to at least show men or boys how to get into a leadership position and conduct themselves.
Telling us to chill the fuck out when the cops
Look,
run up on us.
whatever he was able to do or not
All
able to do, there's a lot of things I don't agree with.
after Michael Brown got mauled in
I
the
don't
street,
agree with a
and you
lot of
want to
things
tell
Obama
us to
did.
fucking chill out?
Look, I
Respect these
don't
niggas. Know
agree
what you
with a lot of things Obama did. I don't. There's a lot of things he did that I did agree with.
Yep.
But
like
it
what?
doesn't
Like what? Like what?
doesn't matter.
Like
He
what?
said that
Like what? What did you agree with? What did he do? What did you agree with?
first of all, stepping into a dangerous ass position. That's dangerous as fuck. Stepping
What?
into a position as a black man. We're targeted. You talk about it all the time. Nigga, we
No,
can't
what
even
did
go
he
out
do
our
for
house,
us?
let
No,
alone
what did he do
step
for
into the
us?
position of a white man.
What did he do for us?
Dangerous. What did he do for us?
I can tell
He
you what he
got
did for
BET in the White House.
us.
Yeah, he did. Hey, he did. Hey, he kept Newports up. Kept Newports up like a motherfucker. He kept
Oh
Jay-Z
shit!
alive.
Jay-Z in the White House.
He threw a party and charged on y'all. Y'all want to come to
Oh my soul.
Before I leave this motherfucker, I'm gonna throw a house party, my nigga. Oh god.
Hey, fellas, I hate to cut out of here. I'm about to take another breathing treatment. I'll be home in about an hour or so.
Man,
So
you
I
stay
love y'all,
safe,
y'all brothers,
man.
bro.
Get your oxygen,
Man, we
man.
love you
Get your
more,
oxygen.
man. Stay
Hey man,
safe,
take care
man.
of yourself,
Hey,
brother.
this
Hey
circle
man,
right here, bro, is powerful, bro. You can't pay for this.
You
And I
can't
wish
pay
I
for this
could,
at
but I
all.
can't. You gotta
Hey, you
call
can't
Trump.
That's
No, I'm
buy
just
facts.
that.
kidding.
Hey,
Facts.
hey, hold on. Hey, before
Salute,
you fucking
salute.
you a lie. You can't pay for it, my guy. What you can do, like everybody else can do, and they can do this. Business with
I can't see to get away
I
from
just
him.
got a picture of all
you
of us
go
together.
buy that merge.
I
Yeah.
got mine.
There you go.
What?
That
I'm gonna get
merge.
mine. I need one ASAP so I can wear it to my next show.
ASAP. ASAP. ASAP.
Hey, y'all, you know I'm back to work tomorrow.
You already know, man. Now.
You better take your ass a pup.
Hey, unless soul food booty, gets here.
Computer love.
Keep it in your back pocket.
Computer.
For real.
I'm gonna figure out a way to put an XLR on
For
this
real.
on the nebulizer. God, watch.
Boo, boo.
I love y'all brothers, man. Y'all have a good one.
You too, my guy.
All right,
You too,
bro.
bro.
Take
Hey,
it easy.
I'm
Love
still
you
tune in.
more.
I ain't gonna be on the line because it's gonna be loud. So, but I'm still tuning into y'all.
Oh, she right there.
Family.
Let's talk about soul food
Love you
booty.
more.
Let me see her again. Let me see
This
her
is my
again.
other name.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
nerd?
what's good, Nice? How you doing?
Hey
Let's
Doing
get
now, straight
it.
now.
I'm sorry.
hey,
This my respiratory therapist. It's my RT.
oh,
Oh, she keep you breathing.
Get your breathing right.
Ooh.
Ooh, she keep them
respiratory
lungs
nurse.
clear.
Hello, I got asthma
My,
too.
hey,
I
tell her
got
I
asthma
can't breathe
too.
right now.
All right, I'm out of
Hey,
here, man.
nurse,
God dang.
nurse,
Don't
my
Tell
you
her
worry.
chest,
can
Help
she
me
help
nurse,
long
me
my
real
ass
quick.
out
chest,
of here.
You a doctor.
nurse, my
You a goddamn
Hey,
chest.
let her see.
I need deliverance.
Let her see me.
Lord
He's like
Jesus.
these dudes. I gotta get these. Dudes.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I do the same thing. Yeah, fuck this nigga. What
Ah.
the fuck? That nurse gotta
Oh
deal with me.
man.
So I mean, we do talk about this a lot when we get to like the whole Obama thing. It's just that I feel like black men are not held at a standpoint to where we have to be held accountable for our shit. Obama ain't held accountable for none of that shit. You know what I mean? Which is all good. You know, it's all cool, man. We just got to be able to do better, man. Do better as men. That's the whole point. You know. From you guys, no, I didn't want to ask that right now. Before we get to the meat and potatoes, um, notice asks this. He
They got meat and
says,
potatoes at the party?
yeah. He says, is traditional relationship a thing in the past?
Absolutely.
Nah,
It's not.
it's here.
It's
It's here.
rare nowadays. It's here,
You
but
said
it's rare.
traditional relationship?
Yeah,
And
you know what a traditional relationship is?
yeah, I'm in one, my man. Right.
Right.
Ain't that a
Okay.
traditional relationship? Right.
Okay.
Yeah, they still
And
exist.
it is not a thing of the
The
present.
past.
Like you got most single people that you see
Yeah,
back in the
you
day,
do,
back in
but
the
I
day.
mean,
They
it's
used to see
not
a lot of
all the way. It's
motherfuckers
not.
together.
I'm just speaking.
They
I'm
was
just speaking
together
like it's
forever
not
and
all the way
shit.
dead, my nigga. It's not all the way dead. I'm trying to keep this shit alive. But hey, it's still here. That's all I'm saying. It's still here.
All right.
It's not common though. We can say that it ain't common no more for sure.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I was
all
getting at. It's not common at
yeah,
all, man.
yeah.
Um,
It's like a box of Lucky Charms
and
mixed up.
it's mainly because, man, me and Biz, we was chopping it up about this, like how like nowadays, like men and women both, they follow the narrative of what they was raised around, what
Yeah,
they
or
was
what they
brought
see
up
on
around,
TV.
what they saw in their
Yeah,
community, or you get what I'm saying? Like they didn't. A lot of people haven't. You feel me? Like stepped outside of what they was used to and what they
that
saw.
popularity card. That popularity
You get what
card.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that mean that. Uh, uh, I mean, a lot of people don't think about it, but that plays a big part in uh, what you encounter, what you go through, like wise and dealing with another individual, and and knowing like their emotions and how to deal with that shit and deal with it in a manner to where you don't make them feel like you pointing the finger. You know what I'm saying? Like more
Yeah,
so
I believe
listening
that.
to understand, not listening to react or respond. So
All right.
I mean that's my take on it.
Sounds good. I mean, all I can say is, man, just actually being in a relationship, it's like you right. A lot of I agree. You right. All I gotta say is though, it's choice too. Like I mean, you was raised right. A lot of most of us was raised right. I mean, with the concept of what it is, it's just the whole like the society look. I'm looking at it from society. Once we get on our own and like you know what I'm saying, go to school and school scene, it starts from there, like the popularity and how it goes in there. Like we be competing with the girls, basically like, hey, how many girls can you get? How many numbers can you get at the dances and shit? So it starts like that, like you feel me? And so it kinda like I don't know, it just triggers on from there. That's how it ended up getting like this. It just got too party like, I wanna say. Everybody just wanted to do what they see on the music videos and Beyonce, the Lil Wayne's and all that crap. You know what I'm saying? All that shit just kind of killed relationships. You know what I mean? Shit that they
Right.
put out there
Yeah, and
that they
then
rapping about.
and it also to the topic of the night is the wasted knowledge because like a lot of us are taught, a lot of us are shown certain examples and stuff like that. I mean, we know right from wrong. You get what I'm saying?
For
But
sure. Yeah.
when we fail to like put action to the shit, like and like do what's right because it's right, even when
And you,
nobody else is
you
looking. You get what I'm saying? That's that integrity.
right.
When all of those elements are missing, then you have nothing but evidence of, you feel me, like how could I say it, it's like a it's like kind of like a cancer or something, like a disease. You get what I'm saying? That's just gonna just grow and grow and get bigger and bigger, get worse.
Right, right, right. Domino effect.
Right.
Right. Well, that's all I really gotta say. Tall smoking jokes. And I ain't smoking jokes, nigga.
Notice you on mute.
Yes, sir, you are.
What is an example that you had in your life though? With
How do you deal with anger in relationships? Oh, that's a
What do
that's
you
a
mean?
bad one.
okay, I'll get to this one. How do you go?
That's a
Yeah,
deep
bring it
one.
back up, is how do you
I,
deal with anger in a relationship?
Me?
ooh, nowadays,
Oh,
I walk the fuck off. I just leave until I can get until the levels. It's like even you
So
can
you leave it
talk to each other.
unresolved. You like to
No, I
leave it
don't leave it necessarily. Not necessarily unresolved.
exactly what that
I just
means.
leave it where I leave it to where I'm not gonna
Where it's at.
argue and yell with you no more. Like you feel
That's
me? And yeah, I
unresolved.
can't do that.
That's
It's not
unresolved.
unresolved because I'm gonna come and reapproach the situation.
That
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hold on,
In
hold on,
a better manner. In a better
hold on,
manner.
hold on,
You
hold on.
feel me?
Let's not make it to what you want it to be.
But
Let's
that's
call it what it is. And what it is you left it unresolved until you're able to deal with it. That regardless of what you're saying.
well.
Sure,
I'm
you
looking
come
at it
back. Sure, you
okay.
come back
Okay,
and
right.
deal with
You're
it.
right. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's
Yes, sir.
unresolved.
It's
Right.
unresolved. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
All right. So with that
Absolutely.
being said, do you think that's the best way to deal with it?
Not always. No, negative.
Okay. Well,
Because
at least you're man enough or a wise enough or mature enough. I wouldn't even say man enough. Mature enough. Mature is the right word. To at least acknowledge that that's not the appropriate way to deal with it because leaving it unresolved leaves so many different elements for
yeah,
it to
open.
go
Yeah,
exactly
to go other places. Right.
to go different places because leaving something unresolved can you don't know what you have stirred up or may not stirred up in somebody else to
Right.
where they might want to kill the world. or kill you
Yeah.
or
That's
destroy themselves. You don't know. You know what I mean? So to leave it unresolved is a ticking time bomb, potentially a ticking time bomb that can happen. Or because you don't know, you don't even know they might leave and go to another city right after you talk to them. But because you left it unresolved, you may not be able to get the chance to talk to them to square away what you really want to square away. You see what I'm saying? That's why
yeah.
that's
That
such a loose, one of those loose
Yes,
things that
yeah.
a lot of
So I guess you could say you have to do it in a timely manner and then announce that you have to let know before you do dip the situation. Like, hey, I can't handle this situation. Like, can we step away from each other? You know what I'm saying, for a little bit, and then you have to have understanding with anger.
I
You know
would
what I'm
say
saying? That way, instead of just leaving it dry, angry, you can actually communicate it that, hey, I can't handle this situation. It's too much. Can you know what I'm saying? We come at the situation again. And
now
you know what I'm saying?
would you say that you deal
There's no
that
glitter
you
in there.
given what you said, that
No
advice and
glitter.
that knowledge you just dropped, would you
No
say
Oh,
that
glitter.
you are a advocate of doing that all the time,
Yeah.
or that you are a
no,
product of doing such things all the time?
I am actually in the process of correcting some of my, you know what I'm saying, some of my habits of with my anger. You feel me? So
Barbecue.
I'm telling you as I'm doing it. You feel me? This is what
Right.
I'm working on right now. Like,
Oh,
I'm
you
not,
gonna pick it on the
you
right.
know what I'm
stove?
saying, like expert at it, but this is just something that I it's
Working
working
on
for me. You feel me? Yeah, it's working for me. I see the
that's good.
Uh
situation
huh.
being able
Yeah.
to pan
But
out
I
so
feel
that I can
something.
get understanding.
I want to
You
say
feel me?
something,
So
Jay. Jay Big. Because this is like something I was taught. You feel me? Because and I practice. You feel me? Like using my second thought,
But
and that's like basically you can attack the problem before it even become a
uh
problem.
huh.
You get what I'm saying? Like before you even get angry. So anger isn't even a
The air
factor.
fryer, the
By
burner,
using your
and
second
the
thought, what
oven.
I mean by that is like thinking before every action. You feel me?
The
Every action that
oven,
you
the
make,
air
you
fryer. You
think
gonna
of
air fry them?
what think of the worst that it could be, and then
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
I
Like
never tried it like
just
that. That's
just like
interesting.
be like, what could I do not to do that? You get what I'm saying? Like you said, walk away. You feel me, or something like that. And then you feel me, because like when two people are upset, when two people are like basically like, and I'm talking about before the angry stage, like when two people are not when they like not in agreement with something, it's not gonna be a common ground.
yeah, it's
So
obviously gonna be a
when you
debate.
use your
Yeah.
second thought or whatever, like you I don't know. It just like eliminates a lot of the extra. And then as far as somebody else, like dealing with somebody else who's already angry because you can't control somebody else, dealing with someone else who's already angry is like you want to like talk to them, figure out what's the cause of them being angry,
Right.
and then don't you feel me? Don't come at them in like a with a like
Aggressive.
an angry mat or a
Yeah.
high angry tone or a high voice. You feel me? Talk to them calm. You know,
It's like
show
what
them
goes to him on
that
Saturday.
you care about
I'll give you
what is making them angry, and figure out
Yes.
what a solution together on how you can fix it.
Yeah, and you're right. It's on how I present my concern about what she mad at. You right. You're absolutely right.
Right.
Because a lot of times I'll be like, you know what I'm saying, concerned. What's going on? You feel me? You want to see what's going on, but that right there, they not. You know what I'm saying? That's too much. That could be too much aggression. Just for me being just like that. That's that quick and simple.
Yep.
But you know what I'm saying? But they not knowing that it's just my concern. It gets mixed
Yep.
up in
And
the
once you
emotions.
show that concern, it's hard for them to still be show anger. I mean, at least
Did you
directed towards
finish?
you. When you calm and
What
you
is it?
showing
Did you
concern,
finish?
they open to you feel me uh let you know
That's
what's
why
going
I
on
just come back
Right,
like
right. Without
and
putting
2
themselves
open
in a
to a
position.
solution.
2 p.m.
Yeah, that's my issue, bro. I am not gonna lie. That's my issue right there. That so
I
that's
think I
cool.
think I think, and I'm glad you understand that. But I think once you
Uh-huh.
realize, or both of you guys realize, that being angry is a manipulation move, it's a chess move. That's all it is.
Uh-huh.
Think about the times
Right.
that you were angry with anybody. It's because you did not have power, or you have power to do something. That's where anger arises from. It comes from you being able to have power or not have power,
Exactly.
and not knowing how to deal with that
Well,
mediocre emotion. That's all it is. Anger. That's all it is. Because truly, if you were knowledgeable or you were mature enough, anger wouldn't even. If you saw stupidity or somebody angered you about, you would recognize it as what it is: stupidity, dumb, somebody being immature, somebody being not knowledgeable, somebody being silly, somebody being funny. You will recognize it as that, and you will be able to identify the source of what the potential problem was. So you will be able to, in return, conduct yourself in such a way where you had control of power to either manipulate yourself out the situation or back yourself out and have control of the situation. It's all about it really is all about control. It really
Not
is all
trying to
about
control, not trying to control, but having control. Like you get what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I got you.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't need to have control, but
But
you don't need
that's
to
what I'm
take
yeah,
control.
that's what I'm
But
understanding. You get
controlling
what I'm saying?
oneself is real big. Control of oneself is real big. And it goes back to that saying, if you don't mind, then it won't matter.
Right.
Period. If you don't mind, then it won't matter. Who the fuck is that? That's your girl?
Coworker.
Well, go ahead, coworker. Bend over again, coworker. Hey, that matters.
Bend over again, coworker.
Bend over again, coworker.
Stupid. She can't hear you. Bro.
Tell her for me. My podcast crew said bend over again.
Huh? I'm gonna tell now. That's what you not supposed to ask you that.
30 to 60 pounds,
Who
right?
me?
Yeah.
You got-
Look,
She said 30 pounds.
hey,
she said
okay,
I'm
K
30,
Line
60
NBC.
pounds.
We trying to hear all that shit. But yeah, back to it. At the end of the day, that's
She
what it
said I'm
comes down
60
to is
pounds.
being able to have
Look,
control over
look,
oneself.
look. He said, "Oh my God."
Oh, my voice. Hey, long braids don't care. I saw that. You got long braids.
So, um,
That hat, you keep that hat on your nappy ass head, boy.
Hey boy.
so check. I would like to move the question around. Um,
Here's nothing.
how do you deal
Fucking
with
me right
anger
now.
in a relationship? So, spouse or people, right? That's literally so. I wouldn't technically was framing it towards just relationship, but spouse or people.
Yeah, period.
So,
Period.
like,
Well, I can answer you. I can
I,
answer
I, okay, go ahead.
you. Excuse me. There has been times where I've dealt with anger, well, where it wasn't okay. Punched out a wall, right? Broke my hand. Broke my hand on punching out a wall because I thought punching out a wall was better than going to hit my old lady or showing signs of aggression towards her or anybody else. It could have been my
Facts.
brother or something like that.
Facts.
Punched out a wall. What did I do in that? I hurt myself. All I did was hurt myself, even though I was trying to prevent myself from causing more damage. So,
Mm.
what I've learned how to deal with anger in relationship with my spouse or my people is being able to have more self control. So that's how I deal with it now. Is having self control over my emotions, my
Mm-hmm.
thoughts, my words, my actions. And that's all I can do. And if you don't have either of those, you will lose control. And that will bring you to unforeseeable waters. So, and a lot of people may not see it that way, but it will. And that's a guarantee. I don't have to promise that. That's a guarantee. I promise you, you will go on uncertain waters. I look at people all day. There was a lady, not to get off topic, but there was a lady the other day that got ran over by a road rage driver. A lady, a black lady, got ran over by a road rage driver. I'm looking at it like there's nothing that she could have did in traffic that would warrant somebody to run you over in traffic. There's nothing. And that goes to the level of that person lost self-control. So that's mine. Is self-control is it's my control over my mind, my thoughts, excuse me, my words, my and my actions. And that's all I can do.
Um,
What about you, bro?
so I don't really have. So the way I deal with anger,
I'm about to say you don't really have what?
no, I don't really have an outburst
You don't
in the
have what?
frames of like dealing with anger. Because when I was younger, I used to punch out people. I had when I was younger, I had no problem of punching
Be
the
clear,
shit out of
Chris.
people.
Better be clear, my guy.
No, when I was younger, I really did it. I
All
didn't have
right.
no problem
I'm
punching the
talking
shit out
about
of people.
now, nigga.
I'm welcome,
Hey,
welcome, welcome.
I'm on live.
I'm on live.
So,
Hey, she forgot the mic was
but
on. I'm on live.
I'm on live, bitch.
Sound like her mama. I'm on live.
so so for me, as I
Don't
got
do me.
older, I started noticing that my anger started affecting my money. Mm.
Facts.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey,
See,
everybody
this
can't
is
be Big Biz.
this motherfucker. So if anybody, so that's the underlying thing that like this. It's an inside joke of when I was on tour with this guru who I got into it with,
That ain't
and
inside.
after I slammed him up against the wall, the whole point, like the whole thing, round up to him saying like, "Ain't nobody be Big Biz and da 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 da. You this, you that." Anyway, so that's the little underlying joke when Tom would say, "Hey, everybody can't be Big Biz."
Hey, look, excuse me. He's not a guru. He's a hooroo. One of them ones when you be like, who? Who? That's a hooroo. Okay, excuse me. Let me stop. Let me stop.
um, so my anger kept affecting my money, right? Where I started noticing how I was getting to a situation and I would sock out a person. You know, you just don't get work, right? You know, certain people just, or I would get into certain situations and I would deal with it in an aggressive manner. Not in so much like, fuck you, motherfucker, I'll put your monkey in. No, not like that, but more like, nah, what are you talking about? Nah, it ain't gonna pop off like that. Woo, woo. And just from that, people would take it like, oh, okay, cool. Nah, let's not work with that because we could tell he probably have a woo woo. Then I was on tour with a guy, Judo, right? I'm on tour with this dude, and he knew how to press black buttons. I mean, you talking about pressing some buttons. I mean, black
What did he
buttons.
call you?
It wasn't what he would call me. It's the things that he would say about black people, right?
Right.
Like, oh, you should be used to this. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, let's get this for Biz. You know what I mean? He gonna need this. I remember one time we was in a big
Hey, let's get
argument.
some watermelon. I know Biz like this. I get what you're talking about.
No, that's
That's
too
pretty
blatantly.
bogus.
Like that's too blatantly. But
Hey,
that's
hey,
too
hey,
blunt.
you want to get some fried chicken, KFC? Biz,
That's
I know
too
you want
blunt.
I
some.
know you want fried chicken, Biz.
What
No,
about
he'd be
that
like, hey,
lemonade though?
no, he'd be like, hey, we got this extra. Like he would say, it would be like dark shit. Like, hey, Biz, we staying at this hotel, but we're gonna give you the room with most light. You know what I mean? Like, so why
Wow.
why? Because you know the place might be racist or whatever, so he don't want me to be scared around it.
Hey,
You get what I mean?
you're so good because I smacked his ass. You
You
know
know what I
me.
mean? Like
I
it
Oh,
would
I
be
smacked
thought he
shit
was
like that.
I
referring
would
to
I
you
would have
being
put his
black.
ass in that
Like,
room.
I thought he
With
meant
no
that if
light.
your room not lit up enough, they ain't gonna be able to see your black ass.
Hey, you so hey, that's what I thought too. Like,
Nah. That
Me
would be
too.
that's too
Me too.
blatant. See, that's why. See, like that's what I'm telling you. Like sometimes we don't see anger and racism in
the
ways
same.
as that. Right. Like I'll see racism in such a way that you may be like, oh nah, Biz, what you talking about?
I'd
I'm
have
like,
smacked.
no, bro, that was racist as fuck.
I'd have
Like
smacked.
you might not understand that, but that's they grew up that way. Like they
Right.
don't understand the way they grew up is, you know what I mean? Like because they were taught to do certain things because of certain ways and certain people, right? Or
Where
you know,
was you
like
at? I apologize for cutting in. Where was you at when this happened?
we was in Lake Tahoe. Like it was
Oh,
like a resort area, and but this
Nevada,
particular
excuse me.
spot,
Nevada,
huh?
Nevada, excuse me.
Yeah, but in this particular spot, it was an old hotel. You know, like very old, like old. I
A
mean,
country
like
up north from
shit had
Nevada.
to be built like
They sound
1800s
like
or
some
something.
Mississippi and some Alabamas in north of Vegas.
Yeah, it wasn't good at all. You know what I mean?
I don't
But
know why.
I didn't feel the racism, right? I didn't, but he would say that as jokes. Now, mind you, everybody in the band was not white. Like you had a Asian dude playing sax and you had a Latin dude playing bass. So we all understood what the fuck he would say. So we all understood that he was very, you know what I mean?
So did he
Because that's
spread it evenly? Did he be like,
huh?
yo, for the Asian guy, he'd be like, yo, we stopping at Panda Express. You want some?
Nah. You gotta understand this hierarchy. You
It
get what
was
I
it
mean?
was
Like
it
race.
was a better
See,
it
like,
was a better
oh
level.
man, see,
It was a
let me
better
put y'all on some
level.
game. Let me put y'all on, just hear me. Like, I'm gonna put y'all on some. So in racism, there's hierarchy, right? So you can be like when I was around a multiracial band. I named the band AFUN. You know what I mean? And the band was like, you know, if y'all know him, his name was Andy or whatever. But it was United Nations. Why? Because it was a black guy, Asian dude, Latin dude, and Jew guy. Later we got this Russian dude, I think it was Russian or anyway, playing organ. The whole point was to kind of sell this multiracial blues rock sound, right? But in the midst of that, we would stay at these certain places in Middle America, or we would stay at these certain places in places where black people are not really around. You know what I mean? It's like a 1% ratio type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And being there, when I was with them, the hierarchy, like how they, well, not them, because you're gonna think about white people. Okay, with him particular, right? When people talk about racism, they have a hierarchy, right? And they'll, depending on how they grew up, they'll treat that hierarchy how they grew up. You get what I mean? If that make any sense, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with that, you're
Like the
starting to
movie Skin.
right, right. You treat a Asian like black people do it too. I think Devontae said it earlier. You know, he was like, yeah, you know, we have a little racism ourselves because we'll treat certain people different than others. You know what I
We'll
mean?
treat white people better
And
than our own kind.
well,
Or
I'm
Asian
just saying
people better than our own kind.
In a
Or
lot of senses, that's true. Notice.
in my house, well, in my house, I wasn't told to not bring a white girl home. Like my great grandmother never told me, no, don't bring a white girl home.
me either.
Now my auntie has,
Right.
but my great grandmother never told me that. You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
grandma never told me that. You know what I mean? I never heard that from my mom. You know, in a way. You know, but you know, so I never grew up with this. You got to date just black women or something. You know what I mean? I never grew up with that tactic, so I don't have a full sense of knowing how to be racist, other than being hearing it from society saying it to others and about others. Like I didn't know about wetback because I heard it from other shit. You know, other people. I didn't know how to diss other hoods gang banging hoods because I heard it from other people. I didn't hear that from my people. You know what I mean? Like my cousins didn't teach me how to like diss a certain hood in the, you know, in Los Angeles or whatever. No,
Michelle,
I
can you
learned
run
it
me a
from the
bottle?
society when I was around, right? And that was
Mhm.
racism. I learned racism through other people. I didn't learn it through my in the house we were in. So I love the fact that I didn't have that. But when I started going out, I started discovering that shit. You know what I mean? Like when I went to
In my
certain places
extra.
in Colorado. Colorado, I don't feel is racist, but people would say that it is. But I don't think so. You know what I mean? I've been in certain beautiful parts in Colorado that has been beautiful. Boulder, Colorado. I've been in Greeley, Colorado. Shit, Fort Collins, you know what I mean? And Denver, of course, but all these places, most black people aren't around, bro. And when they're dealing with each other or they're dealing with us, they have a certain hierarchy how the tension come out. And this particular dude, he wasn't at this time well rounded to understand life in a way, right? So his brain was a little selfish. You know what I mean? So I'm
Could
not
it
gonna
be
say I
Biz?
charge you to.
Could it be Biz that like some of these places that you've been, that you didn't experience racism is because you were the only black person?
No, 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 no. I think if you're the only, that's the oh, they don't have no problem showing it. Oh yeah, hell yeah. If you're the only
No,
one.
no, no.
Oh, don't
I
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I'm saying
I've been
forward.
to places where they said, "Hey, would you mind coming back? You know, having a party with us?" And I'm like, no. You know, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of places I've been. You know what I mean? That I was like, come on, we do what 250 shows a year. So
Right,
yeah, I might see the spots that don't show it. Like when I went to Wisconsin, right?
right.
Madison, cool. But when I went to Waukesha, I was like, oh, golly. I met some of the blackest white people on the freaking planet. That's how I end up coming up with these new twang of songs, right? Because when I went to Waukesha, Wisconsin, there were some of the blackest white people. I mean, like, it was it was like looking at like my aunties in 1994 or some shit, right? Like when shit was wild, you know what I mean? And or like looking at like the streets, you know what I mean? Just how the streets were, and like, nah, bitch, fuck that. No, no, we gonna go over here and get that. And like, and they with it. Now, mind you, the dude I'm with on tour, this is his cousins. Like literally. And I'm like, hold on. I would tell him like, bro, you got some black ass cousins. How the fuck you come? Where the fuck you come from? Like, you should have been that. Like, then we have a cool, because then you understand my world. And he's like, man, whatever, man. And that was like his dad's side, you know, other than his mom's, mom's side is Jewish and his dad's side, I think, Italian or something like that. But they were like with it, you know what I mean? Getting food stamps,
Do it again.
EBT the whole time.
Dang, don't label us this
Back in pistols, got 3 baby daddies.
Something wrong with this nigga, man.
So,
Get
Hey,
him
so when
out of
people
here.
be telling
Hey,
me,
mute
so,
this
Yes, thank
nigga.
look,
you.
Turn
so
his
check,
camera off.
I'm getting somewhere. So when people be telling me all that shit, like, oh, black women just have this this word, like, hell no, bro. That's not black women. That's a culture of women who have that
Okay.
mindset. Like, that's not a black
Facts,
woman
facts.
mindset. Just because black women are probably popularized for it, right? They put
they're
us
the
in the
leaders of it.
movies and the
You're right.
TVs, right? But that's not majority of black. Like, that's just a culture of women. There's white women who think like that. There's Latinas who have
Right.
that same world. There's
They,
Asian women who have
black
that
women
same
are
world, bro.
idolized. They are idolized of it. You're right.
Right, they're idolized of it, and yeah, that's wrong. But
It is.
that's really just a culture of women who's
And
like
it,
a
come on, is
of
it
a.
turned up?
Food stamps
I
was
want to
created for
call it a
white
hip
Is
hop
it turned
thing,
up?
because food stamps was created for white women.
huh?
Because food stamps was created for white women.
Preach, exactly. And people don't know that. They have no idea. I'm telling you, man, go
No
do your
idea.
research, man. People will understand when these cats was going off to wars and they weren't coming back. They were like marrying other women off in other places, would never coming back. They would
Mm-hmm.
have kids, and the women were like, "What the hell? How the hell we gonna raise these kids?" And so that that's.
And
It's
he,
I
past.
mean, but there's more to the story. That's
right.
But
So
go check
his
it out.
father
Go
wasn't
look at it.
at
I just
home.
gave
The
you a
dad
gist
wasn't able
of
to
it.
come back
Connecting.
home. And they created another stem of
It's
providing
connecting now.
for women that was not able to provide for the home because they would never was in the job field. So they gave them food stamps, and food
So,
stamps was then born.
but I want to finish
People
my
don't know that.
because I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm gonna go to the next person.
Let's get it.
But the way I dealt with my anger by dealing with all of this, I understood who I was dealing with, right? And that's sometimes people don't understand. Like they don't really take that consciously in, right?
Right.
Really understand who you're dealing with. Like that's the biggest first, right?
Hell
And
yeah.
then you'll know what level of anger you have to get to, right? Because a lot of times you really don't have to get angry. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like with a lot of people. A lot of times people are very okay. I would say this. You know how we would drive, right? People say, my dad would always tell me, son, when you drive for the person in front of you, right? So it's
People
in the
around
sense of
the people around
right,
you.
in the sense of that kind of taught me like be considerate in a way, right? You'll save them and save your own ass at the same time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you're always driving for the person in front of you.
Right.
And that's made me thought about like life, you know. If you always, you know, what I mean, maneuver like that, then you'll always have kind of like this safe ground, right? And
Offense,
that's how you could deal with, huh?
offense, defense mentality.
Right, man. You know what I mean? And like you'll be slow to anger, really. Like in the Bible says that be slow to anger and quick to wisdom.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these are things that most people don't see. I think we should do that in relationship. And I believe that you should not bend the truth. If it's the truth, you should stand on it whether it hurts the person or not. And that's something that I
Facts.
really had to fucking like really stand true on. Why? Because I would have people tell me the fucking truth. And
Right.
it felt weird when I'm like, well, shit, can you take the truth back?
Right.
Oh, that wasn't the truth. You were speaking out of anger. Oh, okay. Okay. So can I speak out of anger? Oh, I can't because that's gonna hurt. Okay, so now we just all fucked up.
Right.
That's a great podcast to have
The
another
harsh
time.
reality of it all.
Is
You know?
is even little white lies still a lie? Like people don't believe little
What?
white lies
Hell
are a
yeah.
lie. Of course it is
Right.
because it's all a white lie, right? But a lot of people think that because of white lie is saving face or saving, you know, the situation, time, or agony, that it's okay to do. And I still tell people like, just because your girl says, right, do I look good in this dress? And you go, yeah, babe, you do. You know what I mean? And she does it, doesn't mean that you save face. It just means that you
Right.
lied to her. And when you could have told her, like, no, I don't like that dress. I think you look
I
better
think
in
you look
this.
Right.
better with this one.
Right. Or I think you look better in pants. Or you know what?
Right.
It's not working for you today. Blah, blah, blah.
Maybe you should wear some jeans.
Exactly. But because people are able, or people like, you know, people like to bend the truth, or you know what, they like to put a lie into a spin to work
Put a
for
band-aid on
themselves. They
people's
don't have
feelings.
to deal with the feelings, the emotion, or the situation at the time. And a lot of people, we're all victims of doing that, right? Even with our kids, because
You
we
know
may
what
not want
notice? You know what notice? Not to cut you off, but I really hate when we're the people that says the truth and they're the people that can't take it, but they can tell us the truth and we're supposed to accept it.
facts.
Who
Right?
is they?
People,
I'm just speaking,
people.
right?
He's
When
speaking in
you're
Okay.
the
general.
person that's giving the truth, right? When you're the person
Women,
that's giving
motherfucker,
the
that's what
truth.
you want to hear? Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not women. No, no,
But
no. If it no. I'm not
That's what I'm
You with the
saying. Like,
purple
hold
hair.
on.
I
I'm
want
not
to know. I know what you was getting
I'm,
at, though, Tweety.
I'm
That
I'm
part.
not trying to put it
Attention.
towards
Nah,
women or like that. I'm
nah.
Yeah, but no, I understand.
we'll let that be another
I
podcast.
understand now. Okay.
But what
All
I'm
right.
saying is that when you're the person that's giving the truth, whether woman or man, right? You have to It goes back to the teaching the way you grew up. Mama said, if you want to, if you go throw a stone, you deserve to have a stone throw back at you, right? And
Absolutely.
however big that
Don't
stone
throw
is,
stones if
you
you
sh-
live in the
hey,
glass house.
hey, if you want to throw a boulder, you should be ready to receive a boulder because you got to catch it.
Don't
Hey,
throw
So
stones if you live in
Yeah.
a
we
glass
ain't gonna
house.
talk
a
about
lot of
borders, nigga.
people aren't willing to do that. So it was like, okay, cool. I think we should start like kind of come at these things consciously and really start looking at the
Hold on,
mind state of where we at, like in a relationship.
hold on,
Huh?
man. What the fuck you talking about, Tom? You didn't think I was gonna stop this shit?
Notice,
Talk
hey,
about,
notice whole face was like,
yeah. What
what?
the fuck? Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about
Nah,
notice.
cause he gonna say if you throw a stone, then a
No,
stone
I
should be
said
thrown
don't
back,
throw a
and
stone
then
if you
even
live
if
in a
it's a
glass
boulder
house.
and all that. And I said, we don't want to talk about motors because when I was a kid, we was fucking me, Cruz, and Shay. We was fucking throwing fucking rocks at the neighbors' chickens. We was trying to kill the chickens, nigga. And Cruz threw a big ass
on
one, nigga, and I
17th
took
Street.
off running right in the path of that motherfucker. And it knocked me the fuck out.
On 17th Street. Yep.
I was throw right back
Oh
at
God,
your
He
ass.
wasn't talking about that.
laid me
Hey,
the
but
fuck
hey,
out, bro.
you threw it, and it came right back to you.
That motherfucker got casted right back. I almost killed my dumb ass too. Swear to God.
Hey, what about them bees though?
Oh, I hate bees.
So I mean, what about
Tony do too.
what about you, Miss Hill? You know, just walked in. How do you feel? I'm sorry. How do you deal with anger? How do you deal with anger in a relationship? I should have put "with" in there. I forgot a word. uh, spouse or people? How do you deal with anger in a relationship, spouse or people?
I'm not Illuminati right now. I'm not Illuminati. But
I know.
That's funny. I got that one.
That was
I
dope.
Tony
I
did it.
hide from it. I hide, and I've been hiding from my fiance since a week before Easter,
Hold on, you actually
and I
hiding
just,
from it? What are you doing?
You
The
what?
fuck is he?
not
He trying to put
hiding,
his
but
hands at you?
Are you
Hey,
in
hey, hey,
imminent
check this
danger?
out. Do I gotta
no, no,
roll
no,
up
no,
there?
no, not
You got to check
not,
it. Hey,
huh?
cuz gonna have to, hey, Laurent, check this out, Laurent. Hey, you got to pull up over there and let me know what's popping. You know what I mean?
Man,
Oh no,
somehow
he
I've
got
been
the
hiding
key.
since day
No,
before
no,
Easter.
no, no, no,
I'm
no. hmm
messing with
No, excuse me.
you.
He
But
got the
no joke.
key. He have my address and everything. But you talk about depression and all of that.
No, I'm saying,
No,
how do you
anger
deal with anger?
in a
Anger
relationship.
in a relationship, spouse or people, right? In the
Oh,
sense that,
I don't.
go ahead.
He's saying in a
Oh,
relationship with a spouse or in a relationship with
oh,
other people.
my
How do you
bad,
deal with
babe.
anger?
Call
Yeah,
me tomorrow.
what the fuck
My
did
bad.
you
No, but anger,
take your fucking
anger,
wings off, nigga?
anger. I don't let it get to me because I know where it would end me up, and the other person will be ended up being there, done that,
Out the dump. Out
So
the
if they
dump.
don't want to talk,
This play.
With
what
the
say
other
Tony?
ended up.
You
For
said
real?
where the other person gonna end up. I said out the dump.
Oh, she didn't even
Out
say
the
that.
dump.
She said
Hell
what the other
no.
person.
You-
That's sad. She didn't
hey,
even say it like that. She
yeah,
said what the other person
hey,
be.
you see, I'm on guard all the time. I'm not like this. I'm like this, boo. I got no, but I don't bring myself into that. You know what I'm saying? Place, environment, and all of that. I do have a couple, old. They old over here. They angry, and I don't be outside. But when I do come outside, oh look at that bitch, and woo, oh, excuse me, could I say that?
Yeah, that's
Hell
fine.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
You good.
okay.
You said
Hey,
that
it's
we
like
Look
want
at
to
way
say
that.
over
after two
here.
minutes. It's way after 2 minutes. Trust you good.
Fuck that
But
bitch.
oh look, look at that bitch. She don't come outside and drink coffee no more, and it's because y'all old and y'all miserable, and y'all making me look bad. I'm only 44. And but my anger,
Are they
I,
like
I just go,
60?
I just go like this.
She over there with the old hoes.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know what?
I
Them
would,
retired,
I,
them
I
retired
would show
ones.
y'all I would show y'all where my weapons and stuff is at, but we
She
online.
over there with the retired strippers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Nasty.
okay, so after you
Chitty,
answer
chitty
this,
sagging on their ankles and heels and
The,
stuff.
the chicks
after
that
you
have beat
answer this,
chlamydia 15 times.
Hey,
okay, so after you answer this, after you finish this question, Me and Notice gonna give you the questionnaire that we did with um Shay. Now we know you in a relationship already, but but it's kind of a thing I want to create where I'm creating on the
Okay.
show when women come on,
Hmm.
right? So we're gonna do this before we head out of here. And but yeah, I want you to finish the question first though. How do you
What
deal with
question
your
was that?
anger? How do you deal with anger in
Oh,
a
oh,
relationship?
um, relationship.
I
If
think
he,
it's
if
I think it's a
if he
wabbit.
put if he put me in my place, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not on video, so he can't see me. I'm like, fuck, he fucking right, babe. He's spending too much money. Whoa, whoa, But I'll be like, okay, babe, you're right.
You deal with it when you're
You
fucking
know,
mad though, when you're angry, when you feel like you're right and the motherfucker's not right. How do you deal with that?
when I'm right and he not right.
Whatever. The fact that you could be fucking wrong. How do you deal with it?
Well, I never been wrong with John. I'm not bringing up the past.
It don't
You
fucking matter.
know,
What the motherfucker come in, he just left the 2 cents, motherfucker left the 2 nickels, and you just like, you know what, motherfucker? Like, how do you deal with that anger? How do you deal with that?
left for two. What left for nickel? What
Left
you
of
mean a
two,
nickel?
left of 2 nickels, nigga, short of a fucking quarter. You know something, nigga. Read between the lines, baby. God damn. All
Nigga,
right.
I've been drinking all goddamn day.
Okay, let's say
Look,
this.
I've been
Let's say
drinking all goddamn day.
let's
Y'all
say
want to
this.
come help me finish it?
Sure, no. Let's say this. Let's say this. Nigga, hey, with your dude, you expect rent to be on time, right? What if you gave him all the money to the rent and he went out and he fucking gambled it all? You would not be angry?
Nope. Nope. I'm not doing that. Nope. 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 I'm not.
hey,
I'm not putting my livelihood. I'm not putting my livelihood in nobody's hand, but nope, but God.
What I'm
Nope.
saying.
I don't care
I'm
how much money he making. Nope.
I'm saying, what if you did? Babe, go pay the rent.
Nope.
Here's the rent. And the nigga's like, oh, I'm going down to
Nope.
go get money order. No problem. And then he goes to the liquor store and then spends it all. I'm just giving a
I don't know.
hypothetical situation.
I don't know because that never happened to me.
Okay, what if he wrecked your car?
I don't have a car.
God damn it.
Oh,
What if he kicked your dog?
yep. Hold on. He did wreck my car.
What if he cut your braids in the middle of the night?
No. Go back. No, go back. She said, "I
The
don't have a
the
car."
car, the
Well,
car,
wait.
the car.
She said, "I don't have a car." Oh, wait. He wrecked my car. Well, you don't have a
Yeah,
car, so
right.
that's why.
Um,
How did you feel then?
That would make sense.
he the
well,
reason why
first
I'm
of
living in a
all,
car.
I I I didn't really realize what happened until, what I'm saying, a couple of hours.
Was you not mad?
No, because I thought my boobies was gone because that was the first accident I had, and the airbag came out, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't have no more boobies."
This is like pulling
She
teeth.
thought the airbag
You know
was
what
the
I'm
booby
saying?
What?
off. Boom.
When's the
Just
last
Oh,
time
you
you
talking?
No,
Oh
for
my! You
real.
talking about? Oh my god!
Hold on, no. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. I'm
You
getting
talking
to that.
about like
I
a
don't even
dog or a
No,
puppy or something?
hey, y'all asked me, and I'm telling y'all, don't get on me. Don't get on me, because I
God,
come back on all three of y'all in one. No, but for real, I
I'm
was like,
sorry, it was
I
just
was like,
funny.
huh?
It did it hit you that hard?
Hey, and blew her titty in her back.
That part, I don't got no boobies that as it is, nigga.
you got some
The
big
hell, and I was smaller than this.
Hey, look,
Come on now.
you got enough titties to last
I
you
had
3.
Aaliyah. Look, I had Aaliyah left thighs and my titties, and that still wasn't enough. God damn it.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
you got enough titty to last you for 2 more crashes,
For
nigga.
real. But
Big.
look though,
She had to reach
after
back there and grab that motherfucker back.
after the fact, but listen,
Get your
You
ass
got
back
them
up here.
double eye airbags.
She said,
no, for real. And
Did you say I had a Leah left eye and
T-Buzz.
my titties and they didn't help. But listen, after the fact, you know what I'm
oh my
saying? When I really came through, we was at the hospital getting, picked up by his boss. And I looked at him and he already knew she gonna curse me out when we get home.
You lost your titty.
But when we did get home, you know what I'm saying?
did you cuss him
You
out?
know what I said?
Y'all had sex.
What?
No.
Rub my
What?
titty.
No, we didn't.
She said, rub my
No,
titty.
no,
You still lying. He said, right,
hell
you
no,
still
don't run my
lying.
titties. No, they still was hurting. But you know what I said to him? I went like this. I said, you owe me a car.
And some
You owe
titties.
me a car. And that was it. I
Apparently,
swear to
he owe
God.
you a titty too.
No, I still got both of them. And
You
they
owe me
thicker.
some titty, nigga.
And they thicker. No, but yeah, no, I was mad, but
1K,
I mean,
nigga.
I can't
So,
I can't get mad off of now if it was a brand new car and I just bought,
Nigga
how old was the
that nigga
car?
would have been in jail.
How old was the car though?
No, don't go there. Don't go there.
Yeah, so smooth, but
Don't go there.
10-second car.
It was a nice car. It didn't have that much mileage on it, but it was a nice car.
I'm over here
What?
crying.
No, but I
You know
don't.
the
I mean,
car? What was the name of the car? You know what it was?
what?
What's the name of the car?
Pinto.
Shit, I don't remember. You know how long ago that was?
Whatever she named it, Betsy. What you
Hey,
named
look, it was a T-Bird.
Oh no, my car name was E40, baby. E40 when he first got his car. Yep.
Why? Because it didn't
Yeah,
take
When he
Okay.
first got his car.
Goodness, that is so
You heard
good.
me?
Y'all giving a proper
Did it
name.
tell you where to go?
You about to get an E40 right now.
So okay, so when you met your man, your fiance's like, okay, girl, get it, girl.
Next time I
Before
see
we
that
get
nigga, I'm
out
gonna
of
off
here,
that titty, nigga.
When you met your dude.
before we get out of here,
Uh-huh.
so what age did you have a cutoff age? Like,
What?
he has to be 30, he has to be 40. Like, what was your cutoff age
For what?
for her husband or man?
For dating or
She got it.
finding my mate.
Right.
He has to be older than me.
What was the cutoff age?
Not
60?
not old as in walking a cane and all of that, but a
I
couple
get
of years. Like he's ill now. But
2 years older than you.
You gotta
2 years or
be
5 years.
mindful of how you gotta be mindful of your words because you gotta remember, granddad, hey, it was a long time before he touched the cane.
He 90, 98.
Yeah.
he 98.
So how old your
No, well,
You gotta be
98?
specific.
no, but I'm good with him. He's 5 years older than me.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
It don't
so
matter.
I'm good. I'm good right there.
Okay,
Yeah, that shit
so
only gonna matter when you get
It's not
75.
no lie.
That's when it matters. When you get 75 and up, yeah. When nigga like is leaking pee out of his pee pee and shit.
Shit, I'm gonna be chilling right there. I'm gonna be right there with his ass.
Babe, I gotta go pee.
And see what
Hold me, baby.
and see what y'all
Baby, hey,
and see what y'all
we can't go to California. That's a 5-hour drive, baby. I gotta stop every 30 minutes.
you breaking up. What'd you say?
You said you can't go to California. That's a 5-hour drive. I gotta stop there every 30 minutes. 30 minutes. My pee. This is my pee, baby. My pee.
Nah.
Gotta pee and poop.
What y'all? Well, shit, you better pee and poop in the car like granddad do.
That's nasty.
Why are you driving?
Oh my god, that's
Why
so.
are you driving?
Oh,
I ain't
smush,
holding shit. I nope.
oh,
You
What
shit
he
on
say?
yourself.
And what he say, Lamar? What he say?
I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
How
Yeah,
many
yeah,
times you gotta stop
yeah.
everyone?
Hey, hey, gotta stop every 30 minutes.
No, but it hey,
It's
it's
gonna take me
cool.
9 hours to get to California.
Hey, it's cool and y'all laughing and all fine and dandy, but y'all gonna be right there where everybody else going to.
I
Hey,
call,
it's better you
we're
put me on.
men. Of
It's
course,
better
we
What
know
you talking
that.
about?
That's why we laughing
the
because we
King
got to
Tribe.
get that
You,
shit too.
yeah,
We on our way.
I'm
Shit.
stopping in every fucking
I ain't on
milestone.
my way, and he ain't on his way.
So,
Put me on the plane. Put
imagine
me on
trying
the
to
plane.
go to California. But could you imagine going to California with somebody from Vegas and they got to stop every 30 minutes? but Pete, baby.
Pee. I gotta pee,
That'll
baby.
piss me
Baby,
off.
Hell
baby.
no.
They be like, hey,
About that time, we gonna fly. We be there in 45 minutes. You better hold that shit.
now that nigga scared of the plane.
That
That nigga scared of the plane.
Hey, I got a pill for that ass.
You know my bowels don't work like that,
I
baby.
got
Come
a
on,
pill
bro.
for the ass.
My
Baby,
bowels don't
Or a
work like
shot.
that, baby.
baby, I'm peeing on takeoff.
Did you said a pill?
Baby, I'm being on my Versace,
A
baby.
pill or a shot.
What kind of pill?
I don't know. Whatever pill they give
That
you when you go to shit, take a flight.
That nigga go pee 3 times
shit. A
before he
sleeping pill or
swallow the
He
something,
gonna
bitch.
piss in
goddammit.
his sleep.
Before he go to sleep, he peeing 4 times.
He gonna be up there flying.
Baby, this pill kicking in. I gotta pee again.
Hey,
Uh,
it definitely ain't gonna be no damn Viagra if you got a piss and shit. The
Baby,
fuck?
give me the wrong pill. My dick won't go down. I gotta pee again. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be like, you better turn around and piss in that baby diaper right there that's on the floor.
It'd be like, baby, baby, you must be colorblind because you gave me the wrong pill. I asked for the purple, not the blue. I gotta pee again.
okay, so he
That's
ain't.
Mr. Versace shirt.
So so when when you got with them and you guys got to, was you expecting him to be athletic or
Hell fucking
Or you
no.
not
ain't give a
really?
damn.
You didn't give a damn. Like you weren't tripping off the athletic part. Like we just hanging.
I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, when you guys got together, was at his athleticism, was that a thing to you, or was it like nah, fucking like long as he's able to just chill,
Did
hang
you want a
out?
fit guy? Did you want a fit guy? Were you caring about a motherfucker being stacked up with a fucking chest and a fucking 6 abs?
No, because that's
No,
put standards on him.
he
That put-
had that, but I wasn't like, oh my god, look at him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
I
did he
met
have
him
to
at a
have
gas
some?
station because I was lost. But he wasn't
You
he
was
wasn't
lost and he
thick
found you, huh?
hey, was
in
he
the
that?
body.
Was he
He
was
wasn't
he
thick in the body. You know what I'm saying?
was he prison fit?
Huh?
Was he gym fit or prison fit?
None.
You know the
He
difference.
thick fit.
You know the difference. Hey, them niggas up
She
between
like
out.
neither.
He thick fit.
Did I say anything?
Thick
They,
fit.
He
hey,
worked he
hey,
worked
Hey,
construction. So
hey,
hey, I be telling my
he was
mama.
construction work.
Hey,
oh,
yeah, hey, I
okay.
be telling my
Hmm?
mama. I be like, mama. I be like, you better find you a nigga that could go toe to toe with me because if a nigga can't deal with a nigga like me, he can't be with you.
So
What the fuck? It was gonna
Straight
look
up.
like you and Heck. It's gonna look like Heck that fight Heck on fucking YouTube.
Hell no. Do it.
But why would you want to go head um but why would you want to go head to toe with your mama's dude?
That nigga ain't got no
I
sense.
don't.
ooh,
I said he better
good
be able to
question.
go toe to toe with a nigga like me. What I mean by that is,
Yeah, go
come on, if
in that
somebody
shit.
run up on me in the streets and I'm with my mama not I mean, like without a doubt, she know that I'm gonna knock her fucking head off. You get what I'm saying?
You gonna knock your mama head off?
No,
Oh,
nigga.
what? I thought you said I'm about to knock her head off.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Who me?
Yeah, you
Oh, I was.
You
I
were,
said,
No, you weren't. You were
yeah,
just
you were clear.
oh,
She
okay.
drunk.
it was jokes.
I'm
But
drunk.
so you would knock his head off, like if the like you would knock a person head off. You know what I mean? So you would rather the dude be athletic enough to at least handle a fight, to at least take care of your mom if
Right.
something would happen, right?
Yeah, if a nigga try to rob her or any, well, I already know mom
Now,
gonna
what if he
hold
got
her own.
now
You
this
feel me?
nigga? But you know
She
how
stay
like
packing, so she
you
gonna
know how
hold her
like
own. But come on,
okay, so check older women.
Don't get the big guys room because the big guys can put in work too. They're
In
gonna
the,
be tired and stuff, but at the same
in the
time, they're gonna
in
make
the
sure
kitchen, they can put in
all them
work in
other
the
guys
kitchen.
is knocked out,
I tell you
tied
where they
up,
can put some. I tell you where they could put some work at in the motherfucking kitchen
doing a job.
kitchen
I
on
was
that damn
hey,
plate.
nigga, Biz, I was
in the
about to
No,
say,
motherfucking
for real.
in the refrigerator.
you was about to have me
No,
over here like,
I see some big dudes. You know what I'm saying?
You
Put them skinny
stupid,
ones
notice
down.
that you crazy. I should have said no
What do you
homo,
say?
huh?
yeah,
I should have just what
I
the
said,
fuck?
I seen some big guys put in some work
Paul,
the kitchen. Yeah,
put
I was
in
like,
work with the
this nigga,
knuckles, nigga.
this nigga
I
did
think it's
not
This
just
is
say himself up just so smooth GQ talk about big guys and then left it off in the kitchen. All right, nigga, whose kitchen? Motherfucker, whose kitchen?
that's see.
No, but for real,
Nigga.
me, I wouldn't. Me,
But a
I,
big dude
I
can't
wouldn't.
keep up with no.
I wouldn't date a big guy.
Okay,
Why not?
so like how big? How big would he have to? Like how big would it be? Like
Yeah,
too
how big
much?
is a big guy?
Too bigger than me.
Let's say E40 in his prime.
He what?
E40 in his prime.
He 40. Huh?
E40 in his prime.
Nope.
When he was,
Nope.
that's too big.
Hell yeah.
What about Manny Fresh? Big.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You don't know who Manny Fresh is?
Okay.
Hell nah. She don't know what
What?
the fuck that is.
Yes, she do. She just
No, I
don't think
don't.
she do.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't.
That's
I'd be
You know
like,
who
oh
Juvenile
yeah,
is?
he'd be bigger than E40. I'd be like, oh yeah, no nigga, I don't know who he is.
smaller. He's smaller.
Okay, look, I'm gonna pull him up.
Shit. I don't fucking know who
Exactly.
Fat Joe. Fat Joe
Top-
not even that big no more though.
Fat Joe?
yeah, Fat Joe. You know Fat Joe. Look,
No.
I don't know how to
No.
He's not even. He's actually not even that big no more though.
He's not it. He's not.
I don't care.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
actually a low key.
He's still big. He's
Healthy big, like a
he,
fit big.
he bigger than me.
Hey, Tone, he your size?
They
That's
gonna
Manny
make Fresh.
Fresh.
That's
She
Fresh
know
right
who it
there.
is.
That's too big.
Who in the fuck is that? Oh hell no. That's too big.
Are you
Really?
serious?
Are you serious?
Oh my nigga.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh!
You shallow,
No.
homie. You so shallow.
Wow.
No. Y'all see my dude on my picture. And that's how I like him, chunky like that. You want me to put my
He can pick you up.
close my screen?
If
Can he
if
pick
You
this
you
said
up?
Manny
Manny
Fresh was too
Fresh.
big.
right.
Can he pick
Yeah.
you up?
Oh my
Can my baby
god.
pick
Oh
me
my
up?
god!
Yeah. Can your man pick you up?
Why you all up in my room?
I'm just asking. Shit.
Yeah, he
You
can
said
pick
Manny
me
Fresh
up.
was too
Yeah,
big. Manny Fresh probably pick
he
you
can
up.
he
Pick
can
up
pick
a
me up
leg.
and flip me over and we can do yeah,
I ain't
he
asked
can
all
pick
that
me up.
shit. I just
Hey,
asked you.
is
Fat
that
ass.
Exactly.
right
So
now?
why you
I
in
ain't
my
asked all that.
room? Why
All
you
I
in
said was,
my
can he
room?
pick
Hey,
you up?
hey,
Yes, he can pick me
hey,
up.
hey, is that his fat ass in the background right now?
No.
What?
That,
No, I didn't hear that.
Nigga, this nigga. Don't repeat that, notice.
No, what you say? What you say, little nigga?
It wasn't about you.
I wasn't no script. I want to laugh. All y'all niggas laughing.
I said it. I just
That's so
asked it
mean.
right now.
I'm not. What you saying?
I don't know if I said that shit 4 times, nigga. I just said it 3.
Is he there?
No.
No,
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
no,
I was
and
saying
that's
put
why I
him on
was
camera.
laughing
I wanted to
because I
because you
saw
say this
Oh
nigga must
no.
look like
Oh
the
no.
Rock or
That's
some
my
shit.
glasses fiance.
Oh,
This dude must look like the. Hey, hey,
I just
Nah.
saw some dickies bending over. That's all I saw.
hey, hey.
No,
Notice
that's
this
my
he
mother.
saw bigger
sister.
boy jeans.
Hey, notice.
No,
Last
that was
nigga.
y'all little cousin.
Oh, look, I thought that was your. I thought that was your nigga.
Hey, hey, check. Hey,
I wouldn't be on here if he was here.
Oh, look at you. You nasty. Shut up.
hey, this dude. Hey, this dude probably built like the Rock. Is he built like the Rock?
Hell no.
He pancaked her ass.
Pancake.
Yeah, he pancaking your ass.
There he go right there. Look at the picture right there, Biz.
Hell yeah. He got
Yeah, that's him right there, boo.
Okay.
penitentiary build. He got penitentiary
Yeah.
build. Yeah,
Oh,
see,
he
I
a little
know.
light
He
skinned.
what?
He
Got
look
that
like one of
penitentiary
he
build.
look like one of the DeBarges.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So he. Oh yeah. Okay. So he got some energy. He could still like run.
Yeah, he ain't
Hell yeah.
no bad looking fella. He look like one of the
He
DeBarges.
run, do
Hey,
basketball, and he play pool
hey
and
Tony.
bowling.
Hey Tony. I think he could take you, bro.
Oh yeah, that
You
nigga
want up on him?
gonna beat your ass.
Take him on what?
Hey, good luck.
Your
I'm
ass
gonna
for
make my
sure, guy.
Huh?
back on.
Hey, that nigga gonna make a shank out of a fucking toothbrush, Batman guy. He got you, homie. Better sit your ass down.
You gonna tell?
That nigga gonna stab your ass with a water hose nozzle.
You gonna sit your ass
Hey,
down?
be sitting there sharpening that motherfucker for hours and shit too.
Hey, he
I'm
got
gonna
you,
sit
homie.
your ass. He said, "What you say? Notice I'm gonna sit your ass. I'm gonna
He'll
sit
sit
your
your
ass
ass
down, my guy."
down, homie. He'll stab you with a motherfucker.
Auntie Tweety. Hey, Auntie Tweety finna come back in with him in the camera. Like, no, what y'all
Everybody
talking
gonna do
about
that.
again?
That nigga gonna have that
You
nigga
gonna
gonna have,
be you gonna be
that nigga
sitting up
gonna have
there
the
all
sharpest
folded up.
scope,
And he
the
gonna have
sharpest scope on the block.
Biz.
that nigga gonna be all you nigga.
That nigga said,
He gonna say, "Oh yeah, little Tony, I got you. I got something
like
for
a
you, nephew. got
like
something
a
for you,
buff ass
nephew."
pit bull. He gonna be doing the Tookie Williams pose.
Oh man. Thank y'all so much, man. It's the GasmaskTribe TV podcast where we filter out that bull. And I think my cousin probably mad at me right now for it's
got
kind
it
of
all of
late.
us.
Yeah.
Niggas-
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
go to the party and shit, but
Oh,
it's
Bro,
so
they
late.
still partying.
no, nigga, it's still
He
11.
probably drunk right now, still partying.
Oh damn! Like that.
Yeah, we love you too, Brody.
It's gone.
So we're about to head out of here. Head out of here. Hill. Hill. Miss Hill, are you
Yes,
there? Are you there?
I'm
Would you
here.
like to finish the convo or should we just make it a part 2?
On what part?
On well, the fact that now we know he's athletic enough to take Tony. So we ain't gotta worry about
Or
that.
at least
And
try.
nah, Tony, I
Take
think he
Tony
got
doing
you.
what?
I think OG could take you, Tony. I don't think you want to fuck with
What
OG, bro.
in basketball?
Hey,
You
notice.
see this?
Hey,
It's
notice.
gonna be a
Hey,
shank.
Hey, what? What's that talking about? In basketball? What's that talking about?
Look at those.
Slap boxing?
Nah,
Hey,
What's that talking about?
shit. That nigga stabbing niggas. Hey,
Who's stabbing niggas?
you
hey,
heard
notice
the
what he
jab?
gonna do?
You heard the
What he gonna
jab?
do with the cup?
So Tone,
follow.
you calling my dude out?
Hey, man, why this nigga
No,
doing it so
no.
Hey,
aggressive?
yep. That nigga Tone calling your
Yeah.
dude out. That nigga said, fuck your
God.
dude. Yo, yeah, that nigga said it.
No, just be quiet. Y'all be
I'm
Y'all
just
be
saying what
capping,
Tone
nigga.
said.
Hey,
Tone
let me
said
go
that
get
nigga
my
ain't
caps
shit.
real quick.
Hey, that nigga
Y'all
Tone
be
said that
capping.
nigga ain't shit. Said he got water
All right,
balloons
so
for a chest.
what's the last
we
word?
was joking. We was joking. I was joking
I
about
know.
because Tony said he'll take, the dude got to be athletic enough to be with his mama, and I was like, well, he look athletic enough. He with auntie, so no, you know what I mean. I think he could take you, Tom. And I was telling him I think OG could beat
Hey,
the brakes off of him, and he said I wish he
hey,
could.
I'll box everybody.
Notice, notice he gonna do what?
Hey,
Notice he gonna do what?
hey.
Notice.
He gonna turn this water bottle into a shake.
hey, hey, these my last words.
Sharpen the shit out of them fucking
Your
Hey,
face.
bottles. Sharpen the shit
Your
out
hey,
of
face
them.
over you.
hey, these my last words for Tony. Tom,
Yo.
I love you. Call me
But watch
when you
your
get out
back.
the ER.
But watch your back, nigga.
The
You said what?
Watch your back, nigga. Better have
What you
eyes.
say?
Hey, call me when you get out the ICU. That's all I gotta say. You my nephew. You still gonna be you still gonna be my nephew, baby. But hey, all right, all
Ain't
right,
no alright.
Hey,
all
OG gonna
right.
put some of that Vietnam on your ass,
Hey, ain't no
motherfucker.
such thing as alright with me.
Yes, sir. Yes,
OG
sir.
gonna hit
Hey,
him with that
you can't.
World War One on your monkey ass, motherfucker.
Uh,
Some shit,
yep.
motherfucker. Run your little ass up. Run it. Run your little ass up.
He
Come
come
on.
he come from the line of all of that.
All of what?
The Army, Navy, Naval SEALs, all
Nigga,
of that.
I come from the line of
he got
Crip,
slavery, World War
Crip,
One,
and Crip
Vietnam,
again.
he
Goddamn
got
it.
Afghanistan, nigga, he got motherfucking nigga, he even Ukraine right now. Nigga, he got
Mhm.
all that. He
That
gonna
nigga.
take your
Hey, all them buildings that you just see he brought down in Russia. How was that nigga?
Hey,
that was that nigga.
and don't get my babe mixed up. He all black, nothing mixed of him.
He looked
All
Puerto
black.
Rican from
You a
here.
He's
goddamn
not.
mix.
He's all black. He's all black, my nigga.
What the fuck they
Come
done
on.
put creamer in the
All black my ass.
You
Hey,
Want me to put him
that's
in right
all
now?
black my ass. Somebody pour
Yeah,
some
put him
creamer
in.
in
Put
that
him in.
coffee.
Put him in right now. Where you at?
hell yeah.
Put him in. All right. Well, hold on. Give,
Hit
Put
him
him
up.
give
in.
me like 1
Hey,
second.
somebody
All
put
right.
some
All
creamer
right.
in that
Let me.
coffee.
Hold on.
Ass on.
Y'all don't hang up.
Hey, run, Tony, run.
Hold on, cause I have to prove
Tony.
to
Run
y'all
from what?
here.
Hey, I swear to
No,
God,
it's
that nigga better not come on with a sugar-free voice. He better not come on. Hey,
no, he gonna sound like Beetlejuice. Hey,
I swear to
just
God.
I think it's a.
Hey, I'm gonna get directly
I
off.
think it's a coward.
Hey, look. Hey, if he
I don't
come
know about
on,
no coward.
hey, if he come on anything less than fucking Tone's voice right now, I'm getting immediately off this motherfucker. 'Cause
I'm done with this nigga,
I
man.
can tell you my fucking self, my guy. What are you looking for?
it's the rabbit.
Hey, he come on sounding anything less than Beetlejuice. What's your favorite
You
color?
will have to stay on.
How
That
you
would be a
spell red?
classic.
BLU.
That would be classic. He got military tattoos. He got the anchor right here. You know how they have all
Where
the
she
anchor
go?
from
Hey,
the Navy.
hey, what service? What service you? What branch of service you serve?
All of them.
Air knots.
Airlines, whatever.
Air knots. Highlander. Like what? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There were air knocks.
Air knots.
Aero knocks. What the fuck is that?
What comic you from? Marvel or DC? Tubular.
Hey, roll that shit up, bitch.
Tubi.
Shit. She's gonna call him and then have him in the video with us. And then send him the stream and then he'll be in the video with us.
She about to
What's his
forewarn. Hey,
What's
fuck
his
tone up. This nigga
what's
talk.
his messenger?
This nigga
Hey,
talk. Hey,
oh,
Tone.
he
What's
better
his messenger so I can
Hey,
send it
Tone.
to him?
let's
Auntie?
fuck with
Tone.
Toad.
Tone, prepare
We gonna
yourself.
fuck
I'm
with
about to
Toad.
throw you all the way under the bus. I'm like,
You
this
said
nigga.
what?
I'm about to throw you all the way under the bus. I'm like, this nigga talking big shit about you, homie. Said you can't even. Your guns don't mean shit. You talk about you got 20-inch pythons. You only got 5-inch.
I
You
don't
said instead
care.
of python, they're like white thons.
Like, sound like I'm Long Beach Crip, cuz. Tattoo tone, cuz.
He was mocking you like this too.
It's Crip, cuz. Nigga. Nigga.
He gonna come over. What'd you say, maggot?
Boy, you gonna jump down and give me 35?
I
I
swear.
dare you right now.
Now. I said now, boy.
Immediately off this motherfucker. We come out here sounding anything less than Beetlejuice. Hell, bet fucking up. Bet fucking up.
I'm telling you, he gonna come in, and I'm pretty sure he gonna be in the tank top, all swolled up, like.
All right, he better not be, and he better not be like, hey, how you guys doing?
What's up, y'all?
Hello. Hey, yo.
Hello.
Hey, yo.
Hey, you know, niggas get out there be having that deep voice all of a sudden. Hello.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
And their eyes be wandering everywhere. Like, what the fuck? Hey, bro, I'm right here.
Hello.
For
Hey,
real. Like,
Biz.
huh?
When a female call a nigga phone, nigga answer the phone like, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, girl, I've been waiting on you to go on me.
When that, when he literally sound like this, hey man, hey, so what are we gonna do about it?
Or he sound like
God, yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying,
man.
bro.
Or
Then
like
the phone
Michael
start
Jackson.
ringing, yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hello.
Or like Michael Jackson. Hey guys. Hi. No. Yeah, no, that's not gonna fly with me. I don't like it.
Hey, you see the one where he forgot? He forgot to use the soft voice.
Hey, females be doing the same thing too, because they be having the soft voices on the phone when you first meet them and shit. And they should be all soft and delicate and sweet.
You know what fucks me up? You fucking me up when a girl be sounding like mom as fuck on the phone. You be thinking she look real good. And nigga, you be
until you see her in person.
Voice catfish.
Oh my god.
That voice catfish. I'm like,
that shit is very condescending.
No, that shit is betrayal. I feel fucking
Miss Hill,
betrayed.
are you there?
I feel betrayed.
Are you there, Miss Hill?
Your voice is a liar.
I think she's trying to come back into the live.
Your boy said you had long hair, don't care.
You there?
Hold on. Hello, Beetlejuice.
Oh, he's there?
Hold on.
Sound like Beetlejuice to me.
Sound like
Give me a second.
Don't tell me you got a retarded nigga.
Oh my god.
Put the body back in the closet, okay? Just put the body back in the closet, please.
Body back in the closet, yo.
Yeah. We do not
She
know.
talking about just a second while she over there trying to resuscitate the nigga.
It's for the body. Hey, put the body.
Just a second.
Hey, keep talking, Tone.
He gonna pull up.
Hey, I was just playing.
Remember that body back?
It was just smoke some jokes, my guy.
You remember?
What you say?
You don't know that tattoo Tone, my guy? That nigga Tone voice gonna get real high.
Hey man,
record that shit for the next album. I ain't never heard you hit that octave.
No, that's it. Just she must she probably trying to get him in. But people, thank y'all so much. Yeah, we get that one day. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all. This is the GasmaskTribe TV podcast where we filter out that bull. And check this out. Yo, notice. Would you want to do the last words?
I really don't have any last words for Spano tonight, my guy.
What you mean? Wasted?
No, brush your hair. No.
Wasted mind no, I'm sorry, wasted knowledge is the
Run it.
all right. Cheer, people. Again, thank y'all so much. Once again, you guys can go and that merch. Yeah. Of course, prices has changed, but you guys make sure you hit us up. We'll get you all those details.
Cheers. Yo, everybody, thank you for coming out to the GasmaskTribe TV podcast where we filter out that bull. Oh, I want to thank all my listeners and everybody tonight that came and stopped through. Big ups to Devontae Larry out there. Hey, I hope you feel better, my guy. I know how that asthma is. She can catch you. Hey, tell all your beautiful nurses, whatever hospital you are in, I said hello, and take care of my boy while you in there. Hope you have a speedy recovery. Walk Keys, big up to Walk Keys that stopped through. J Rock Smooth, everybody that stopped through tonight. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that has stopped through. GasmaskTribe TV podcast where we filter out that bull. Now, when it comes down to the last words, keeping knowledge to yourself, or knowledge is knowledge powerful. Obviously, it is. And wasted knowledge is not good knowledge at all. If you have wasted knowledge, or you have anything that you cannot expand on, or you do not contribute to the next breed or generation, that is wasted knowledge. Things that you can big up your families, big up the people around you. That is wasted knowledge, and you don't pass that on. That's wasted knowledge. It behooves us as a generation, as a society, to teach the ones around us. If we do not teach the ones around us and show the ones around us, then we cannot effectively grow as a society, cannot even effectively grow as a Black community or any community thereof. Now, with that being said, I want to give a special shout out to Twitty, Shelton Hilt, for coming in, and we'll catch everything. We'll catch our dude next time when he comes in. Now, with that being said, uh, hey, take care, brush your hair, wash your hands, say your prayers. Say wash your hands, say your prayers, because Jesus and germs is everywhere. Chill.